Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip, and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night, Halloween edition. Surprise, I'm by myself again. Jay was here and now he's not. Fuck. Still by myself. That's okay. We're gonna have a good time. We're having fun. We're having fun. Hanging out together. We're having fun. What up, old radios? All you mugs have been hanging out with us tonight. Really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun over there. Spent some, spun some, what I call some heavy metal massacre Halloween jams tonight, man. Had a lot of fun. Still got some more to play, so we may jump back over to Twitch afterwards, but good stuff, man. Really enjoyed it. I was going to do like a one-off set, but I was like, I don't want to sit down that much. Also, I wanted to be able to play some games because it is Call of Duty weekend. Game dropped today, brand new Call of Duty. Most of you don't give a fuck. That's okay. Also, Scump retired today, or he's going to retire next year. So hashtag Greenwall. None of you care about that either. That's okay. That's all right. Greenwall for life. Yeah, got some cool stuff coming tonight. Picked up some stuff at a thrift store today. No crazy digs. Steve was gonna come. Apparently he's not coming. But yeah, whatever. And Jay was here and now he's not. But that's all right. We're gonna have a good time. Yeah, rip Jerry Lee, man. We do a little shot ski for Jerry. I was gonna play some, but like I said, I had a little thing already planned and kind of got away from me a little bit this evening. Gonna even do the show early again because I enjoyed doing that last week, and holy shit, it was time just got away. Ain't enough time in a damn day, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, we normally start the program off with some jokes or a joke. So I thought for tonight, why don't we do something even what is that? I just got a mess from Cameron. You got a video call in, Cameron. I'll throw the link out there. All you gotta do is click on the link in your phone or your browser. Gotta do it. You gotta do it. I'll show you guys also the VHS stuff we've been playing over in the Atari alcove. It being Halloween weekend and stuff. Been jamming a lot of horror movies this October season. Not as many as I got to last year, but checked out some really cool ones this year. And we also watched some great shit over on the Twitch side of things on Let's Pass Wednesday night. Splatter Farm. Oh, baby. What a movie Splatter Farm is. Holy shit. What are we saying? Fantastic stuff, man. Oh yeah, I was saying we start off with jokes. So I'm gonna bang some jokes. Bang. Hold up, where are they at? Where's my jokes? Hello? Here we go. Why do ghosts go on diets? So they can keep their ghoulish figures. Where do ghosts go on vacation? Malibu. Where do the ghosts go to the bar for the booze? Okay. What is in a ghost's nose? Boogers. Why did the policeman ticket the ghost on Halloween? It didn't have a haunting license. Why do demons and ghouls hang out together? Because demons are a ghoul's best friend. That may be my favorite one, actually. Why did the ghost starch his sheet? He wanted everyone scared stiff. That's dated. Why does a panda ghost eat? Bamboo. Why did the ghost quit studying? Because he was too far ghoul for school? What's a ghost's favorite dessert? Ice cream? Jesus Christ, stop me! All right, boom, we're back, live and in charge. Put a link. Not yet, cameraman. God dog it. Actually, I didn't test it. I should probably test it. God dog it. Let's see. Let me get back to my damn rundown here. What the hell was that? Oh yeah, like we said, we lost Jerry Lee Lewis today. That shit sucked, man. A lot of people. I may have had this thought too. I kind of thought Jerry Lee Lewis was already dead. But then I thought about it. I was like, no, he wasn't, because I saw something like a year or two ago about something. But yeah, it's yeah. Ripperoonie though, what a monster. I told Jay, he's like, I don't have any Jerry Lee. I'm like, I've got so much. It's like, honestly, I played it on the show like 2 weeks ago. Play it quite a bit around here. The killer, man. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man? Yeah, cool stuff. Definitely thought he was already dead. Yeah, I think a lot of people said the same thing. It's really pretty funny and tragic. Maybe he's like 87, I think, and I guess from the reports, he like died in his sleep of like natural causes. Roar. He died of natural causes, which, I mean, we should all hope for that. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking. That'd be. Oh wait, see, Merv ain't here. Ain't got no bling. Juliette Lewis died? No shot. Did she really? That's funny, because I was quoting her Wednesday night. That's Mallory Knox. Next time, don't be so fucking eager. No. I'm confused. Now Juliette Lewis is dead? Who killed her? I think Nate killed Juliette Lewis. Oh, Jerry Lee. Jerry Lee Lewis, not Juliette Lewis. No. Well, this show's off to a fucking bang. Thanks, everybody. This is a luchador mask from I'm about to say Tennessee. What the fuck is wrong with me? Trim Tight got this for us in Mexico. I believe it's pronounced. Huey Lewis. Rest in peace, Nipsey Russell. You guys remember when Jay used to do the hey, Nipsey Russell died, and everybody'd be like, oh man, and like it turned out he died like 10 years before that. Jay was pretty good about that back in the day. Yeah. You know, over in the actually, I want to know, what's y'all's favorite Halloween candy? Me and Jay was talking about this earlier. Man, I don't know, like favorite of all time Halloween candy. Man, probably. I mean, it's kind of pedantic, kind of down the middle, but like, I mean, you can't really fuck with a Reese cup, right? Candy corn. That's I mean, honestly, like favorite Halloween candy would probably be candy corn, and people shit on it, and I fucking love candy corn, man. I think people shit on candy corn because Lewis Black's bit, which is really funny. All the candy corn that was ever made was made in 1920, and every year, like an Alzheimer's patient, we're like, oh, candy corn. That's not true. It's not true, though. I think Reese's overall for me. But I'll show you guys. Like I said, I've been watching a bunch of horror movies and stuff, and tonight we've had stuff popping over in the Atari alcove. And what just finished up right now was The Lost Boys on VHS. Bit of honey. Oh, I love a bit of honey, Matt. This there so it doesn't get crushed. It started off, this was in the player earlier. Suspiria on VHS. Got the Goblin soundtrack. Gotta love that shit. Right after that, fuck. We jumped into a little Halloween 2 action. Killer stuff, of course. And a couple more that was on standby that we've watched recently. The OG Friday the 13th. OG Nightmare on Elm Street. Can't have a Halloween without that shit. How are your maggots, Michael? You're eating maggots. And just because I wanted to flex a little bit, fuck. Got a bunch more, but by Evil Dead. But this Evil Dead is sealed. What? What? It's like a later release, so it's not like an OG or anything, but it's yeah, sealed Evil Dead. I got that in the thrift store for like $1 or some shit like that. Killer though, and that's just got a bunch more, but that's just kind of what we've been vibing on. Yeah, Evil Dead 2 is really the one. Watched a great movie this week called Intruder. You guys ever seen Intruder? It's set in an 80s grocery store, and the whole movie's in this 80s grocery store, and this guy's going through like killing people in there. At the very end, Bruce Campbell makes a cameo. But Intruder is it's a good movie. It's no Splatter Farm, which we watched Wednesday, but yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, hold up. I'm gonna throw this out. You seen Intruder, Eric? Hell yeah. Cameraman and Carl the Envelope. They're over there chilling. And I'm going to drop them a link. I'm dropping it in chat. I'm doing this for them right now. But, I mean, if anybody else wants to jump backstage, you can. We'll be bringing some people up. If you got some records or some shit you want to talk about or whatever, we'll do that a little bit later. But I know these guys wanted to come in right now. They were coming in hot. You guys have a favorite Halloween movie, or just like horror movie in general? Something that like jumps out at you, like obviously, like boom, right then. Let me tell. The Shining is your favorite? I dropped the link in chat. Click on it. Dusk Till Dawn, Evil Dead 2, yeah. You know what I really, we're watching it earlier, people always used to give me shit about it, but my favorite Halloween is Halloween 3, which doesn't have Michael Myers, but it's got the, the mask that rots your head, Silver Shamrock. 3 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 3 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. I mean, the middle chunk of oh, look. We got nudie girls in the chat. We got nudie girls. Do we have a mod over on the YouTube side of thing that can delete that shit? Ban them? Dropped into chat just now. What? I'll post it again. Click on that, cameraman. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean that's the classic, but the second one. The second one is so fucking funny too. I love a horror movie that's got some humor to it as well. That's my favorite. Like super over the top gory. That's also that's also funny. And for the first time, not that it's super gory, but kinda. I watched Return of the Living Dead for the first time this week. Can you believe that? Good movie, with the punk soundtrack. I knew of it from the punk soundtrack and shit, but Brain Scan, oh, that's a good one. Yeah. So many good ones, man. And that's every October I add so many to my list, and then it becomes like I get a complex because I can't finish the shit, man. Dead Alive. We watched that one. I showed the fiance that for the first time. And I told this story. What's up, Audio Tart? I told this story on Wednesday when we were talking about Dead Alive. Me and Cameraman, we roomed together in college when we were, for instance, fucking elementary school. We were rooming together in college, and we rented a bunch of tapes and stuff, and one of them was Dead Alive. So we're like sitting in the dorm room, and I had one of those summer sausages, right? And I'm cutting off wheels of summer sausage and eating it. We put the movie on, and it's, you know, Dead Alive turns into what Dead Alive is. And I'm not that cat, but like I started getting like sick to my stomach, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta put this shit fucking down. Splatterfarm might be your new favorite, yeah. I don't know if I can do that right now because I don't have YouTube up, dude. I can't do it on YouTube right now, and that's where they're coming from. But I think some of you guys are mod. The two mods are also mod on YouTube, but I'll have to work on that. Oh wait, here we go. Hey, look, it's Carl. Wait a minute. I can't see it.
Hey, what the fuck? For my record night time. Mike can't see it.
Carl.
What about it?
What are you doing, Carl?
I'm hanging at the cameraman's house.
Oh yeah, what's going on down there?
Tonight we're drinking beers and getting a little silly, and tomorrow we're gonna have a controlled burn of Ryan's backyard.
Yeah, most of it.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn some shit?
Oh yeah, we're gonna burn a lot of shit. It's gonna be cool. It rained tonight, so there's no real chance of it getting out of control.
Not too much danger.
Is that really a good idea?
Absolutely.
Look at our name, Carl. See it on the screen there?
Nah. What does that say?
Chode Station.
Oh.
I think these guys are drug addicts.
Classic.
These guys might be drug addicts.
So,
Carl's
yeah,
really
we woke up
backlit.
the
You can't have a
Dog has
light
been
behind
hunting
somebody.
Ryan's
What is this,
cat.
amateur hour?
Yeah, this is amateur hour.
You want cameraman stuff or something? There's a dog.
Oh, it's a dog.
Ashtray.
Yeah. And acids.
And
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're hanging out.
how about we just let you look at the ceiling for a minute and you just keep talking? Do
Yeah.
your thing, and we'll just
Keep the show going, man.
interact.
Jokes
What,
for Corny.
What are y'all doing for Halloween?
Turning the lights off and hiding.
Yeah.
Driving back from Raleigh, going to the Core Blood show Sunday night.
Oh, yeah. You're going to the same
At
place where I saw
Poorhouse.
Elder, right? The Poorhouse?
Poorhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how was that venue? I've never been there.
It's super small, but it's a really good time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for, man. It's going to be a good show.
It was so small and packed that I was a little uncomfortable, but I mean, Elder took care of that because it was a killer show. But I mean, we were standing at the back was still like this. I mean, we kind of pulled
Shit.
back like at the merch table just because I'm not standing in the middle of a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I dig it. Was that a sold out show?
If not, it was pretty close. It may not have been all the way sold out.
Right on. Yeah, Corb hadn't sold out yet, so might not be quite as packed. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Mike, who did you and Dave see there?
I don't. Oh, was that where we went? No.
Was that? Did we see Secret Chiefs there or something?
We saw Secret Chief somewhere downtown.
It might have been there.
Huh.
I think
It
it's
didn't-
camera off.
It didn't seem like it, but maybe.
Carl said take the camera off him.
Oh, Carl's uncomfortable.
I think so.
I like it when Carl's uncomfortable, though. That's kind of neat.
Yeah. I mean, I've made a living out of Carl being uncomfortable. Look.
Yeah.
Hey, trying to do illegal substances over here.
Hey, you know what else? Check this out. I'm gonna make somebody else uncomfortable.
Oh, let's make somebody real uncomfortable. Let's make
Oh,
the
shit.
wife real uncomfortable.
Nobody's home.
That's the barefoot.
She, she's got warrants and shit.
Out of a blanket sunk into a chair. So that's what's happening in Raleigh.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you really did have brain surgery.
Yeah, I did.
That's no cap on a stack.
No cap. Totes.
You got the crack in your head.
Yeah, just a skull gully.
Oh shit,
So
I fucked this up. Hold up.
I'm just hanging here. Smoke some cigarettes on camera.
You're not smoking in the house, are you?
Yeah, of course. I own it.
Yeah. That's a dirty bottle. Yeah, I think they got a really dirty bottle on the table there. This is like cops, but from this, that may be quote of the night. Wizard said this is like cops, but from the other perspective. It's like this is like run Ronnie run, but like what happens before.
It's
This is
like
this is like cops, but from the other perspective. Wizard of video games? Oh my god, that's hilarious, dude. And yes, it is.
Exclaimed Carl.
Door's locked, David.
Yeah.
so. How's nobody there?
Here?
Yeah.
I'm totally by myself. Like Finn's at her mom's. Steve didn't make it, and Jay left early. Everybody's poons hurt over here.
Aww.
I'll be up there next weekend.
Hell yeah.
It's Brunswick Stew weekend at the church, so I got to stir.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I gotta go to the church once a year to stir the pots. They make about 1,500 quarts of Brunswick stew, and I gotta be there to help stir.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man, my computer was just like taking a massive shit all of a sudden. That's weird.
You should fix that.
Yeah. It was like a lag spike or something.
I wish I had like a place to put my camera.
Oh, somebody just mentioned, it's so funny. Cameraman texted me this afternoon. Somebody in the chat, Audio Tart, said, if you really dig silly, Trucker Dale versus Evil is a good one. Cameraman texted me about that earlier this afternoon. Cinema Verite. That's not bad following the action, I'm gonna have to tell you, Ron.
Praise the cameraman.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Hey, praise Carl, because every beer he's opened since he got here is foamed up. And
They're over-carbonated,
he finally
goddamn it.
remembered on this one to open it over the sink.
Is that shirt cameraman merch? That's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, we should do that as a limited drop, cameraman.
Do what?
Your shirt. We should do that in the Grown Man Record Night store as a limited drop. And do like a little record night themage on it. And
not everybody's had brain surgery, so
no.
I can't figure out.
Not professional brain surgery anyhow.
Well, mine wasn't official.
I've had a really deep scalp zit that was close to brain surgery.
Have you ever had like a cyst on the back of your neck that had little worms in it?
No, stop it. Stop it. I don't care for that conversation.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Here, look. Here's a shot of both of our arms.
All right, hold up. I gotta pull up.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not the wounded arms.
That's not the wounded arm.
No, we
What?
Alright. So, hey, what came out this week?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I got to pull up the rundown because if I pull it up on the PC, it fucks up y'all shot. So hold up. This is something that came out. Check this out, guys.
Yep.
Oh, no, I did want to mention this Sunday, some of you guys, you local cats, may know there's a guy named Chris York that played in a lot of bands with some
Tom
friends
York
of mine.
from Radiohead.
And no. And he and Joey Barnes, another friend of mine, Joey is famous for, he was the drummer for Daughtry. But Joey's a much better musician than that. He also legendarily got fired from Daughtry.
Did you say Daughtry?
Yeah, but legendarily so. He got fired from Daughtry because they were playing at Wembley Stadium, and Joey was going to come out in a pair of tidy whities to play drums, and there was like 100,000 people there or whatever. So the management or whatever said, no, under no circumstances are you to come out in a pair of tidy whities or, whatever. So Joey did and came out in Wembley Stadium in nothing but a pair of tidy whities, and then they ended up firing him. That's how he left Daughtry. Anyway, know Joey from the local music scene for a long time. Joey and Chris have come up with a music project, and they released a brand new album today. I highly recommend checking it out. The name of the band is Being Followed, but it's funny. It's kind of cute because the back cover of the album is where the title of the I got the wrong not that other one's not supposed to be up there. God damn it. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. God damn it.
Superimposing.
Cut that off. Yeah, the name of the band is on the back cover, Being Followed, and the front cover looks like
Already stop that.
looks like this. Very cool stuff. It's kind of like a throwback 80s synth pop kind of vibe. The album dropped today. It's on Apple Music, Spotify. You can find it on YouTube and shit like that. Go give it a listen. It'll be a favor of me because they're pals of mine. And this Sunday, I'm going to be going and shooting a promo video for them in a comic book store that's going to be promoting the new album and telling everybody where to get it and all that jazz. And I'm gonna go help them out on Sunday. But yeah, check out Being Followed. Came out today. Ran across this shit right here. Something about the name of the band. I didn't know about these guys but it just looked like something I should know. Buffalo Killers. Do you guys know Buffalo Killers at all?
No, I don't.
I know Buffalo Daughter.
But it's kind of that
Buffalo Daughter's good.
they cover T-Model Ford,
Nice.
Rocking Horse, The Nerves, and Eddie Hinton on here. But it's an Ohio group, so Shane may know about them, or maybe Fred. Pretty cool stuff. And it says there's a reason they're the favorite band of such artists such as the Black Crowes and the Black Keys. So I guess really highly regarded band. Definitely worth checking out, man. This is like
I don't think you should refer to Alicia as the Black Key.
Alicia Keys? Is Alicia Keys a Black Key?
Well, yeah.
But no, I think this is like B-sides and like unreleased shit. Lost Cuts, it says right down there. But yeah, good stuff. Aaron. Let me see. Moving right along. Here's a big one that came out today that everybody should be jazzed about. The second Dead Cross record dropped today. This is Mike Patton's project with Dave Lombardo.
Dead Cross.
Dude, I jammed a good bit of this today and gave it a little first listen, and this shit is really fucking good. The first album was really good, and this second one just picks right up. It's got some elements of metal and the very Mike Patton-y vocal stuff. Plus, it's got some like punk stuff going on to it. It's a really good, really good record, man. From what I heard today, it's definitely worth checking out. Hey, DJ Trish, what's going on? Happy damn Friday. We got Carl and the cameraman over here doing something.
Getting silly.
Carl's getting silly, everybody.
Biz.
Hey, Carl said.
He says things.
This was really something for Steve, but Steve didn't show up. But I did talk to Steve about this today. Some new Steven Wilson remixes of three new King Crimson, not new remixes of three King Crimson albums. Three of a Perfect Pair, Beat, and Discipline. All of which I own, and I think they all sound pretty damn fantastic. But Steve said he may be interested in the Beat reissue. These are all 200 gram, part of that Steven Wilson remix series he's doing for King Crimson. And he said maybe he would be interested in picking up Beat, because Beat generally kind of doesn't sound the best anyway, you know. Dude in the blue shirt's up to no good. Yeah, that may be quote of the night. Hell
I'm
yeah.
experimenting with different angles.
You know, Carl is Admiral Angle, so that may be
What do you think of
appropriate.
this?
Here's something I discovered today that I knew of this band, but not enough of them. They've popped up in some mixes and stuff that I've listened to on Spotify and stuff like that. Necronomicon, which is this is their third record. This is a German thrash band, and I guess the first couple of records, people said they were 100% just ripping off Destruction, like which I was going to play tonight. I was going to play the Mad Butcher tonight. You like this shit, Aaron? Yeah, I jammed a good bit of this today, and it was really good. This got reissued today on High Roller, so probably some decent shit. Definitely worth checking out. And man, what a killer ass cover right there, man. Really pretty kill, man. I'm kind of into that. I may want to check that out if it ever pops up. If it's not something where you go try to buy the reissue and it's already sold out. Well, it's High Roller, so it probably wouldn't be gone, I wasn't thinking. Here's a record. I only own this on CD, and I never hear anybody talk about this album at all, but I really, really dig this. And when I pop up like a CD mix or something, I got a 200 disc CD player down there, and I hit shuffle on it, and it seems like this one pops up a lot for whatever reason, and when it does, I'm super fucking happy it did. Rival Schools, United by Fate. This is such a great record, man. So Rival Schools, it's got the dude from who the hell's all in this? Dude from Civ is in this. Member of Youth of Today, Gorilla Biscuits, and Quicksand. Civ and Glassjaw. This
Trying to break Mike's concentration on what
Yeah, no,
he's
Not. He's not breaking concentration at all.
doing.
Hey, Mike.
what's weird is my cover is green, and I know that there's some of them are blue and some of them are green, but I got the CD and it's got a green cover.
Does he have us muted now?
Great band though. Very underrated. No, you're not muted.
Oh.
We're trying to break your concentration with weird shots and stuff.
It's not working.
Oh no, you can't
Yeah,
break
it's
my
not
concentration with weird shots. Come on.
Dedication to the game, man.
Sure.
Here's something Eric Weinbender turned me on to, and I've seen a lot of videos and stuff, but I hadn't run across their records. But man, look at this cover. Cameraman would really enjoy this record cover, and the video I posted in the Discord earlier. These guys playing this shit. The band is Slift. It's a French band, and this is the Leviathan sessions, recorded in what appears to be the engine room of their spaceship. Slift ripped through a 70-minute set. This is a live set inside an ultra high voltage electron microscope at the National Institute of Applied Sciences in France. I mean, the video is fucking wild, man. It is wild. Really cool stuff. And it's kind of psychedelic stoner rock, but like I don't know what you would call those guys. Oh yeah, that's right. Vance just checked him out. He's got a video up on his channel. Really cool stuff, man. I've enjoyed I've enjoyed the stuff I've checked out from those. Mostly been video. Their videos are really dynamic. Yeah, nanny cam. Yeah, that's straight nanny cam business right there. Moving right along. Oh shit, I think that's all of that shit. It's time to get into what we played tonight. Time to get into what we played, baby. You know, like I said, I set out to kind of do like I called it a heavy metal massacre, just a bunch of Halloween things. We'd done Halloween themes before and shit. Actually, we probably did it on the very first record night 10 years ago. But you know, I just wanted to do some like darker metal stuff. Plus some you know, some dark synthwave. And I had some Carpenter pulled and shit like that. A lot of stuff we didn't get to that maybe we'll play when we go over to oh shit, Trish, you sent a package? It may be, hey, when we do commercials, maybe I'll run down to the mailbox. It's probably sitting in the mailbox. Oh man, I hate I didn't check it. I'm sorry. I'm really bad about that. I'm real bad about that. Because I'm a bad person. According to my mailman, I'm a bad person. Started with it. Oh, I did the graphic. Boom. What we played. Start off with a little bluegrass action. Southbound. These guys are from around my way. If you look on the in the road sign over there, it's got Highway 421 in Wilkesboro, which is about an hour from here. That's a major haven for bluegrass music, and that's where Merle Fest is held. So Doc and Merle Watson are from right around that way. But yeah, it's really killer stuff on Rebel Records, which has got a great center label here. What the hell are you guys doing? The hell are you guys doing?
We're making sure.
You're making sure?
We're making sure.
Okay, fair enough. Pulled this one out.
I think I'm good.
Warish, Down in Flames. This is a Rod and Easy joint. Really cool, like almost like modern grunge with a little kind of hardcore vibe to it. Some nice translucent orange. This is Tony Hawk's son's band, Riley Hawk. Really cool stuff. If you never checked out Warish and you like kind of aggressive music, I would highly recommend it. This came out just a couple of years ago. Weird Are the Eyes of the Jet Pilot. Whoa. Yeah, Wilkesboro is the home of NASCAR too. I mean, for the most part, really.
NASCAR.
This was part of the, I picked up those, this was Dig It a Week from last week, picked up a couple of, some of the Black Jazz reissues, and this was Roland Hayes, Second Wave, some straight organ fire. Really killer stuff. This is the only record he put out, 1975. And these Black Jazz reissues, they were on sale for $11.99, and they sound fantastic. It was nice to take a stab on some jazz that I wasn't really familiar with, and I'm like, that's got a cool cover, and I'd sample it on YouTube for like 10 seconds, and then boom.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Carl wants to share some records.
I just picked up a few back in Florida last week, man.
Oh, hell yeah, I saw that haul.
I can show you.
Hell yeah. You got to get up there and play them, boy.
Don't look at the picture.
What's up?
The picture is delayed. See, we're watching a monitor that is about 3 seconds behind what we're actually doing.
Yeah.
But our audio is synced.
That's weird.
It's weird, yeah. So Carl wants to show you some records. He's got 12 of them, and he's got 30
not
minutes.
all of them are.
He's got about 30 minutes of
Well, bust them out.
Bust them out.
Bust it all.
Keep going on what you played, man.
Okay, go grab them. Just get close to the camera. You can't be all the way to hell over there, though. So,
Yeah, I know.
So starting off the heavy metal massacre part of the evening, pulled out some Death, Leprosy. Oof. Can't go wrong here, man. This is a reissue. But man, Death is a killer ass band. This is one of my favorites. It's actually, I think it's the only one I own on vinyl. But Jay has what's the one Jay has? What's the one that's got Test of Power on it? This is not a test of power. That's my favorite, actually. I can't remember the name of it. I'm drawing a blank. You guys will know. Carl, the envelope, actually cashed in some banana bucks and wanted to hear some chats. Shane was nice enough to send this to us not too long ago. And what a brand new record from the chats. New Zealand band, not Australian. New Zealand band. It's got some of my favorite wax I've ever gotten. Like the it's black, but it's got this splatter on it, which I think is really unique and really cool. I'm not much of a like, oh, look at this color, man. But
no, you love color.
Yeah, I do. I do like a colored vinyl.
Hey, seriously, though, is 11 purple or not?
No, that doesn't pop out. I think it's more like a 7. He's making fun of my synesthesia.
I'm not making fun. I'm just curious.
This is something I don't pull out often at all. And this is ISIS, the band. The Red Sea from ISIS. And it's a great record. I don't pull it out. I was kind of pissed. I wasn't familiar with this. I just knew I loved ISIS a lot. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Nobody clip that. But what I really love is the instrumental ISIS records. And this one is good, but to me the vocals kind of turn me off. They're like super aggressive and over the top. It's like kind of milky clear. But I don't pull it out very often just because it's not, it's kind of a sometimes thing. It's a little too aggressive for the show because I know as soon as people start hollering and screaming, not everybody's into that and people get turned off and whatever. And I get it. But for Halloween, I figured that'd be the appropriate time to bust it out. I do want that. What's the yellow ISIS record? It's got like the radio tower on it and shit. That's the one I really want.
Wait, is he talking about ISIS?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, this is Jay's record. Jay was going to pull some shit out and play. Pulled a little Christian Death shit out, which is kind of gothy. You know, it's not a band I grew up listening to, and I always thought they were much heavier than they are. But it's kind of gothy synth stuff, and but enjoy it. It's just a little slower tip stuff. Which one is this? Ashes from Christian Death. You love hollering and screaming? Yeah, I mean. Huh. Somebody said nice cat, Chode Station. That's Jerry. That's Jerry the cat. That cat is named after.
That is a fucking dog.
Oh, there's dog. Where's Jerry at?
Jerry's on this dog.
Oh.
This is Shorty.
This is
The
Shorty.
boat dog.
This is the boat dog, man.
Oh, that's Carl's boat dog.
Does not look like a cat.
That fried hand looks delicious. This is something I've not pulled out in a long time. Vectum. Actually, I remember texting Metal Theologian about this because my local shop had Vectum. And what a Halloween cover, man. But some 80s metal. It's, I think it's like 88 maybe. Somewhere in there. And it's good metal. The vocals are a little dicey at times, and they're probably not for everybody. If anything would turn people off, it would be the vocals on this. But it's still cool and nice to listen to on occasion. Lame cover? You think so? I mean, for 88 though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our dog says it's a lame cover.
Okay.
I mean the cat.
The Wizard of Video Games, Necronomicon is way better than Vectum. Yeah, I would say that too. I would, even from sampling it today, I would definitely say that.
Yeah, but have you ever walked through a graveyard at midnight?
Yes. Yes. Wizard of Video Games cashing some banana bucks to hear side 2 of Psychobilly, and I'm glad he did. What a great absolute monster compilation this is, sent to us by the lovely VK Zep Pearl. And side 2, be hard to see on this without my readers.
Absolutely great compilation.
Yeah, didn't you pick this up, Carl?
Yep, I got it.
It's got the Trash Man, it's got the Sonics. It's got side 2 had the werewolf song on it, so that was very appropriate for the Halloween jam sesh over here. Back to some Halloween stees. Misfits, the collection 2, sent to us by the lovely Nebulous Prowler. Got my favorite Misfits song on it, The Last Caress. Had to jam that side. Can't go through a damn Halloween without playing some Misfits. You know, I said we're going to mix in some not only just metal stuff for the Halloween mix, but also some darker synthwave stuff. This is some modern synthwave stuff from Midnight Danger, and this is kind of a reinterpretation of music of horror movies that didn't really exist. They kind of created stuff that should be in horror movies, kind of thing. This is the latest record they did. Really cool stuff. Chapter 2, Endless Nightmare. See what the wax looks like, brah.
Great cover.
Bruh. Really cool stuff. One of my favorite synthwave bands going right now. I don't know where those guys are from. They're European, but I don't remember exactly where they're from. And of course, couldn't go through the Halloween show without playing some Halloween. And this is the latest one I picked up, Walls of Jericho. It's a reissue. Awesome stuff. I wanted to go back to the newer one from that I picked up a couple of years ago that was so damn good. But that's my recent pickup for them, and I had to play some Walls of Jericho. I'd like to get all those early Halloween records, and there's I think it's called the Starlight box or something. I'd love to pick that up. You can pick it up for, I think it's maybe like $160, but it's got like 5 or 6 LPs in it, plus like some books and all that shit. Some nice doodads and doohickeys. Carl, you showing records?
If you're done,
yeah, go ahead.
let's go to a little dig of the week. Guest style.
Yeah.
Not really Halloween that much, but
No.
So I was just down in Florida last week, dealing with some stuff, and hit up a couple record stores. Both of them were pretty cool, actually.
Carl's talking.
I am talking, so back the fuck up. Anyway, hit up a spot called a Record Rack. Pretty cool store. Had a few things. Then I had another spot called We Got Beats Records. And by the name of it, you'd think it might be a DJ store, a lot of 12-inch singles, stuff like that. So I walked in the door, and Slayer is playing.
That's a good sign.
Rain of Blood, side 1. And they're playing not just one song, it's running through the whole side of the album.
That's a good
So
sign,
I'm
dude.
happy. So, found a few things, man. Me and the wife have been getting into R.L. Burnside here lately.
Oh yeah, can't go wrong there.
And found this one. Ass Pocket of Whiskey.
I've got that CD. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, dude. And this album cover is banging.
Doesn't John Spencer have some stuff to do with that album? No. I think that's. There's one does that have "I Wish I Was in Heaven" sitting down, or is that a different record?
No, that's a different one.
That's the one I think John Spencer's
one
involved.
Does not have that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's a banger.
Hell yeah.
Picked up, had this on CD for years and years, and I love Propaganda, but I finally found.
Oh, that's the one.
This one, The Champ, the best Propaganda album in my opinion.
That's my favorite Propaganda.
Yeah, today's Empires, tomorrow's Ashes.
Yep.
But yeah, I found that brand new 20th anniversary reissue on vinyl. And one of the other ones I scored, it's been around lately on reissue, but this one was actually pretty cheap compared to what I've seen it for online.
No, nice.
Got nothing shocking.
Hell yeah.
Or
You said that's a repress?
yeah, it's a new repress.
Hell yeah.
And Ryan's gonna cuddle up here a little bit. Hey, we got some bro time here.
Bro time.
Bro time on the show, man. Watch this. I'm gonna steal a cigarette and everything. Yeah.
That backfired. I thought he'd be all like, "Get away from me." But
These are the
instead, he's
guys
like
on the
fucking
back
tiger.
patio at the
Yo,
bar.
we're having bro time on the show, man.
I gotta be honest. This guy's hugging me so tight right now.
These are the guys that are on the back patio of the bar that everybody steers away from.
You succeeded.
I made a cameraman uncomfortable, dude. So,
Oh, I got you.
you know, I've been on a Joe Jackson kick recently.
Yeah,
And,
Joe Jackson's great, man.
Yeah, well, so I picked up the first album I grabbed of his was Steppin' Out, which has some great songs on it. Got the Time. Can't believe he's going out with him. You know, all
Call you mellow yellow.
no. But all that, and then I picked up a second Joe Jackson album, and I was really disappointed in it. It wasn't good at all. So I grabbed this one last week when I was down there. This is Jumpin' Jive.
Yeah, good record.
So yeah, this one I'm actually really digging, man. It's very jazzy. It actually is Jumpin' Jive.
Can I just say thank you for taking that mask off? It was so fucking disturbing.
Yeah. It's starting to smell weird because my face sweats.
Yeah.
As it should.
How's your face sweat smell?
I may switch to a different mask later on, but right now I got to throw up some green wall for the scumper jumper.
I hear it.
Carl's got more to say.
Keep going, Carl.
Well, let's see. What did I bring you more, Doug?
Yeah, talk about my records, Carl.
You don't have any new ones.
No, I have all records.
Nah. That's it that I brought from my Florida adventure. So,
I got something.
Ryan's got something he wants to talk
Oh yeah,
about.
look here.
Show it off. What is?
That's a joystick.
I
What
bought
is
a
it?
joystick for my gaming.
Oh yeah. I was looking. I was like, what album
For
cover
a
is that?
self-propelled sex robot.
Well, it does things that I can't do on my own.
It has a joystick.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the joy.
I also have this remote control.
I like remote controls.
I have this extra pack of cigarettes.
Hmm. All right. Hey, I gotta drop y'all off so we can play some marbles.
Yes, sure.
One more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag spray.
Nope. All right, I'm dropping
Nope.
y'all off.
All right.
Cheers. We'll catch you in this chat. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl the Envelope and the Cameraman, aka Van Truck, aka Captain Carburetor. Don't do drugs, kids. It's never a good idea. Well, sometimes it's a good idea, but anyway, let's take a look at a little marble action. Everybody get in. Let's see what we got going on here. Go to race, exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you guys would like to run. Find something nice and spooky now. Exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you would like to run this evening, folks. I know it's probably a little tough to see, but You guys can get over it. Figure it out. Make it work. Numbers of traffic. Okay. They are Halloween marble run. It looks like 12 Devil's Chaos is winning. We're just gonna do it. Boom. Carl's voting 69. Exclamation point play. Get a good spot, folks. Get on the pole. Try to get on the pole. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, got some mugs waiting to play tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm trying not to get too shit canned tonight because, like I said, brand new Call of Duty. I want to be kind of nice and fresh and crispy. Speaking of fresh and crispy, what goes better with a nice Halloween costume? It's some nice, fresh, crispy Court Legacies, right? Ooh-wee. Sneak ahead. All right, let's jump in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody's jockeying for position. Oh, look at the envelope jumping out to an early lead with Nate transmitting live from Mars right behind him. Everybody's bunched up here. Metal Theologian jumping out as well. Look at here. Look at here. Zonkman owns the track record at 259. Did he set that last week? Did we play this last week? We have played this fairly recently, right? Man, Metal Theologian just cruising. Carl right off the board. That's not surprising. I mean, we just saw Carl. He seems like he's probably not in good shape to drive a marble at this point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice line. Nice line, Metal Theologian. Oh, look at what you got to go through, though. Oh, no. These are the halls of medicine. Nice and easy. Slow and steady wins the race. I think a Metal Theologian is a very precise gentleman. So I mean, this line is, I mean, pretty concise with his, not concise. I used the wrong word. Congruent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Does he make the jump? Oh, look at that. Almost holes the jump. Taking the right side. Look at this track, folks. This track is insane. The captain and Nate dropping down right behind him. It's The Devil's Tooth. Name that movie. If I say The Devil's Tooth, what movie is that from? Don't step on the lava. The floor's high lava. The floor's high lava. On pace to break the record? Whoa, don't you jinxed it. Oh, here comes DJ Thunder. Dave, what up, Dave? Making some strides here. Did he go off? Oh, he's off the board. The captain with a picture of him from like 1997 for some reason. There's holy shit, look at Cliff. Looking good, Cliff. Everybody just running around. Oh, look here though. Look at Cliff. He's almost home free, folks. He's almost home free. There's the Zonkman right there. That's the ghost. That's the track record. And Nesvet is the track record. Cliff's gonna beat the track record. Oh shit! Folks, we got a new track record coming right down the pipe. We'll wait for the official result. I'm no judge here. I'm just the jury. Holy Lord. Oh, man. Way faster than everybody else. There comes Metal Theologian. I missed what held Metal Theologian up. I don't know. I mean, you control it with your mind by having a strong ass mind, Cliff. By being in good mental shape and physical shape, really. It's all about athleticism. And judging by your picture, you're in pretty good shape. I can tell. A lot of casualties. Yeah. Only 7 finished. Skinny artists making moves up here. I mean, I pushed through to the end. You know what I mean? It's like Michael Scott doing the fun run. The rabies awareness for the cure. Oh, they didn't even let skinny artists finish. That's messed up. Strategic maneuvering. Cliff setting the. Let's take a look at the final results though. 256, 167. Yeah, shattered the track record. That's what's up, Cliff. That's what's up. That time in the gym, baby, paying off. Paying off. Holy shit. Thunderous quads. That's what makes a good marble runner, is thunderous ass quads, man. Oh, you grabbing some Funyuns? Oh, yo. Yeah. For beating the record, you received this adorable blanket. You going to hell for that, wizard. Shit, boy. All right, check it out. We're going to take a quick commercial break, come back, take a quick commercial break. Now I'm talking like that motherfucker from the commercial, and I can't help it. Let's take a quick commercial, but fuck. Take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back with some so to speak and chip chat. Yeah. Hey, thanks for hanging with us, man. Appreciate all you guys checking us out. Maybe some new folks. Hey, hit that like button. It helps pop this stream to the top of the feed so other motherfuckers check it out. Whoa. Who said that? Hit the like button. Do it or you're out. Get out. Mailbox? May have to try. Hold up.
Can I help you? Yes, I have Amazon Prime and I'd like my free sub, please. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get 1 free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel.
Oh yeah, sorry, we'll do
like
digs
a grown
when we come
man
back.
record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy and a good looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup then? Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Man Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, void where prohibited by law. See Twitch broadcaster for complete details.
Psych, actually we'll do it right now. That was just a little Prime commercial. If you're not using your Amazon Prime on another Twitch streamer of your favor, you get a free sub on Twitch. $4.99 value just by having Amazon Prime. You can link your account, give it to us for free. Don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing. Let's do dig of the week real quick. Then we'll go back. We'll go back. Shane's right. That's why we have mods, because I was out of pocket for doing that so soon. Check it out. So the stuff I have for dig of the week, I actually picked all this up today. from a Goodwill. But trying to live a little bit lighter on the vinyl tip for the moment. Just came back from vacation and, like, you know, spent some other money on some other stuff, and it's probably not the time to be like just going bonkers on records, you know what I mean? Just not the time. I'll start with the LPs, actually. Found a couple of bluegrass LPs, which is from really the same artist, which we find a lot more around here than probably somebody out on the West Coast, and I'm mucho grateful for that. What's up, Zonk Man? But I did pick up early bluegrass music by the Monroe Brothers. That's Charlie and Bill Monroe. What label is this on? The Camden label. Love some bluegrass. And luckily, even to this day, you can still find this stuff in Goodwills and stuff around here, mixed amongst the gospel records and the Christmas records and the Lawrence Welk and shit. That stuff pops up around here pretty regular. And this is another one. And these are in, I'll give them VG minus shape. So it's not perfect, but for $1, I'm going to grab them. Plus, it just felt good to get out and grab some records. The father of bluegrass music, Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys. That's the other one. What label is it? This is also on Camden. Little purple and blue stuff. Hey, actually, I know I kind of jumped the gun on the on going to break there, but we just got the one Prime commercial in, which I needed to do anyway. So I'll go ahead and drop the link. If anybody picked up some records, you want to come in and talk about some shit, now's the time to do it. Load up, and I'll do my 7s, and then I'll do my 7s, and then anybody else who wants to come up and talk about some records that they got, would love to hear about it. We got time. Been really keyed in on 45s much more than any other time in my life, really, except when I was a kid. I need to pick up some like white paper sleeves, like the like just generic sleeves for 45s, because so often I find them without them, and I would love to be able to just sleeve them up. So this is a special disc jockey record, and it's Hank Williams Jr., but this has got to be pretty damn early Hank Williams Jr., I'm guessing. It's on MGM, but it's got doesn't anybody know my name? I don't know if that's the A or the B, but the reason I bought this is the other side is my favorite Hank Williams Sr. song, Long Gone Lonesome Blues, but it's Junior doing it. And I've never heard Junior do that. And that's my favorite Senior song. So I was like, man, I think these were like 50 cents or something. It's like, for that, I would definitely take a stab to hear what Junior's take on my favorite Senior song is. You know what I mean? Wanted to pick this up because actually Steve just picked this up a couple of weeks ago. And I saw this today, and I'm like, well, son of a bitch. Given what tonight's show is, I had to pick it up. It's the Monster Mash. Label's a little rough there. On the old Parrot label. I love the Parrot label. What's the other side of this? Monster Mash Party and Monster Mash. This shirt picks up cat hairs. So bad. But no, little Monster Mash 45. Got to pick that up, man. And another one you just can't. This one's actually in pretty decent shape. Stretching out. And with that guitar, Dwayne Eddy. Dwayne Eddy's an absolute guitar monster on the RCA Victor there, man. Yoo-hoo. You know, we love some Dwayne Eddy around here. We crazy about that twang. I recently just picked up a Dwayne Eddy 45 a couple of weeks ago at that little honey hole digging spot. But yeah, a couple of bluegrass records and a few 45s. I think those two LPs, the two bluegrass records and three 45s, and I spent $3.60. I mean, I'm not mad at that at all. Because like I said, this is a week I probably wasn't in the mood to spend, $50 on records. Probably wasn't a smart move. I mean, may just be my brain, you know what I mean? But yeah, for $3, man. Holy shit. Oh shit. What do we got? We got some weirdo backstage. Let me put my headphones on. Fucking weirdos. Yo!
Hello.
What's going on with you?
How much?
Did you buy some record albums this week, Aaron Griffin?
I did. I went to Hippo when I was in Greensboro.
Oh, that's right. Hey, I gotta bring the music down because you're probably...
You just hold it right here.
Oh wow, I can't believe that didn't mess it up. Okay. Yeah, so what'd you pick up? Yeah, Hippo, that's one of our local spots, and so you came down from a hour and some change away.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like right at an hour. Came in town a little early for the Iron Maiden show at the Coliseum on Tuesday.
Had you been to Hippo before?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I got something that you had and turned me on to. I'll get that in a minute. I did pick up an Ozzy comp. I have a bunch of Black Sabbath, but no solo Ozzy. This came out in 2014 on Epic. It's got all four LPs, all the hits. So good starting off point.
The Parkinson years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool gatefold.
Always good to have some Ozzy in there.
Oh yeah.
And all these were new, so I ended up dropping like $115 in info.
It happens.
I looked through like the used stuff, but like, there's a bunch of other new stuff in there that I wanted, but like, I gotta save some money so I can actually buy some shit at the show. So.
If you're a metal or punk guy, Hippo is one of those you walk into and you're just like, oh, dude.
Yeah, they had so much. They had like the new release. They just released a bunch of Black Label stuff, like one of their live shows.
Mm-hmm.
They had that. They had a couple of the White Zombie albums I've been looking for, but like everything was like $25 to $30. I'm like, I'm gonna end up dropping $300 into here if I pick up everything I want.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah,
they had some really good soundtracks. They had like a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
they had the Lost Boys, like stuff that I was like.
One. That's a good one.
I was like, man, you've kind of turned me on to them.
Ooh, yeah.
This was new. This one's pretty cool. It's like a marbly smoke blue.
Now where does that fall in their discography? Do you know?
I think this came out in like '92.
Okay.
But this is a comp of a bunch of unreleased stuff.
Oh, okay.
This is like stuff I think they recorded before the first album came out, if I'm correct.
Why did I just sound like Paul Lynn? Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, Mr. Poopy Pants.
But I've already listened to this. It's fantastic.
That's cool, man.
It sounds like Merciful Fate. So
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, really cool cover.
That's killer.
Return of the Vampire.
Killer.
A band that I've been listening to since this album, Devil Driver.
Oh yeah.
This was their debut album. Actually, it's funny because this came out, I think, 19 years ago yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
But they haven't really done much in the past couple years. They stopped touring, so I think Dez's wife had cancer or something like that. and then COVID and all that stuff. So
Are you ready for my weirdo fact about Devil Driver? I've probably told you before.
what's that?
So, Des Fafara, right? That's the singer. Des Fafara, the singer, is his uncle, his dad and uncle, I guess, were on Leave It to Beaver.
Oh, I think I have heard you tell that story before.
So the characters Tui, which is one of Wally's early friends that wore like the Coke bottle glasses, Tui and one of Beaver's friends, Whitey, the little small blonde-haired kid Whitey. So Whitey and Tui were both Fafara boys, and I don't remember which one, but one of them's son is Des Fafara.
That's funny.
So that's his dad and his uncle were both on Leave It to Beaver, the greatest show ever made, and I don't want to argue about nothing.
I have I think 2 other Devil Driver albums. Their later stuff is okay, but their earlier stuff for me is where it's at. I mean, the debut album, Furior, Maker's Hand, and then I think the one after that was really good.
You know, they actually kind of popped up on some like on some string. We were going to the beach and stuff. The fiance is crazy about Devil Driver, and I've never really been. They've been okay with me, but I've just never really super gotten into them for whatever reason. I just kind of like,
yeah.
But I don't mind them, but I just don't seek their stuff out though.
I like Devil Driver more than like Cold Chamber. I mean, Cold Chamber okay, but
I had a Cold Chamber CD, and I liked them back in the day, but I don't care about them anymore.
Yeah, they were kind of. I kind of missed them a little bit. I mean, I was kind of super deep into metal when Devil Driver first came out, so I mean, that was my jam.
Yeah.
And this one you have, and I think I sent you a picture of it when I got it.
Oh, that's killer.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, "Yep, gotta buy it." I don't care. They had a bunch of other Pantera stuff, but I was like, I gotta get this one. And what's the dude that owns Hippo?
Patrick.
Yeah, he was there, and he was like, "Dude, I did not realize how good this album was."
It's so
and then
good.
I brought up you. I was like, Mike Miller turned me on to this. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know Mike." He's like, "You kind of need somebody to turn you on to this album, or you really don't know it exists."
Well, it's funny because like back in the day when I was super into like, you know, Far Beyond Driven, Vulgar Display, Southern Trendkill, Pantera, like.
Is yours blue?
I think mine's green.
Okay.
Mine's like a dark green. I think my cover's a little different. I've seen that cover, but I think mine's a little.
This might be a later pressing or something.
It's unofficial. They're both unofficial.
Oh, really?
Oh, these are Boot City.
Well, yeah, I actually spun this. When was it? I got back Wednesday afternoon. I listened to it, and it's so good. If you guys haven't listened to this album, listen to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I was into like the meat and potatoes of Pantera back in the '90s, and they were like, "Dude, have you ever heard of the stuff they released like before Cowboys?" And I'm like, because I didn't even like Cowboys from Hell back in the day. And I'm like,
oh really?
I'm like, this sounds kind of glammy to me, dude. Like compared to the other ones, and I'm like, it's a little too Iron Maiden-y for me, you know, like. But then, like, no, there was stuff before. It's like when you learn that like Dr. Dre was in one of those like little dress up little electro funk bands back, you know, before he was in fucking NWA. You know, he was in some fucking bullshit R&B funky group. I heard about that by Pantera, and I'm like, oh man, what the fuck those guys, you know. But then, like, you know, as I'm grow older, and I'm like, I would much rather listen to that Pantera than the Pantera I was into when I was 20, you know?
Yeah, I think that one came out in like 84.
Yeah.
I believe.
I think it's produced by Dimebag and Vinny's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they recorded in like a church.
That's hilarious.
Which is really funny because here's a story when me and Jay and Carl first started jamming in Pork Chop. Folks that don't know, Jay's dad was like a legendary preacher around here. He's been on television, like some of the national television networks. He was a pastor when he was like a little kid. He was like a kid street corner preacher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he's all over the internet. Like he's kind of a legend in that area. But he was in a pretty hardcore church. But when we were teenagers and we started getting into metal and we got into bands and we started like, writing music, we jammed at Jay's house in his bedroom. And they were like, hey, we want to record like a tape or whatever. Jay's dad was like, gave us all this stuff from the church, like microphones and stands and mixing boards and anything we wanted to do to help us like make music and record music, even though it was like, even though it was that music, his dad was super cool with us, like just using it to like do our thing. Which I always thought was so cool for somebody you would think would not. He'd be like splashing holy water on you and being like, get out of here, you got to go to
acoustic guitar only.
Yeah. But it was really cool, and Jay's dad's always been super, super nice. He's a very passionate minister. By passionate, I mean he's a holler screamer guy. I mean, but he leaves you with something. You know what I mean? Like, don't half-ass some shit. I mean, he gets up there and does it, but it was just, I always thought that was really cool that he just offered up all of his stuff to us and to do whatever. Hell, half of the pork chop demo tape is courtesy of Jay's dad. Yeah, I mean all the stuff he loaned us and stuff, man.
All right, so I did of course pick up some merch at the Iron Maiden show. Can't go and not buy a shirt. Parking wasn't bad. It was $20, which okay, I can deal with that. Because I think I paid like $45 or $50 to see when I went and saw Metallica a few years ago.
Man, you can't do that side road beside Stamey's anymore?
I don't think so.
No? Oh, that was my jam.
You might be able to. I don't know. We went from Hippo, we went like down Spring Garden and cut across. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So this is the shirt I got.
Oh, that's a killer shirt.
Get the plane crashing through the church and the...
Huh?
And this is a second to last stop before the end of the tour. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. The shirt was $50.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Was it really?
It was. It was $50.
God, dog.
They had
give you
like
a love tugger to go along with it? Yeah. Jesus fuck.
I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. They had like a tour poster. It didn't have the dates on it. That's what I'm always looking for, is stuff with dates on it.
Yeah.
I just want that. The city that I was in. They had like just a Legacy of the Beast 2022 poster that was only $10. It was like full-size poster, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I ended not buying that though. But I did pick up this patch set, which was reasonable. You get 4 patches, $20.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's one. Which I didn't think was bad. But
no, not at all.
I mean, I was like $50, but at the same time, like, am I gonna see them again? Is one of them gonna die before they come back around? So, and I know Zepp said that they're not touring United States until 2024 again. So,
man, I've said this before, and I don't mean this. I don't mean this in a bad way. Well, yeah, I kind of do, but they're the prime example. And I don't know that it's the band or if it's their people or whatever, but Iron Maiden fans are rabid, and they'll buy the new record, they'll buy the shirt, and they fucking know that shit, and that's why the records are $50-$60.
Yeah,
and the fucking
the new one was what like $50 when it came out or something like that.
And still, even like like Hippo and Winston has a few copies of that, and it's still like $45-$50 or something like that. But
they played like I think four songs off that album.
And I like it. I've listened to the album plenty of times, but that's one of those where I'm like, you know what? Maybe I want the CD of that, because it's so expensive. But they know the fans are rabid. They'll buy the records, they'll buy the shirts, they'll buy the shit because they love the band, and they almost, in my opinion, kind of take advantage of that fact, because they kind of know that. Now I don't know. Well, I mean, every other show is probably the same way. That's tour. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I saw Slipknot back in like 2008, and I think I paid $45 for a shirt then. I still have that shirt. But then, like, I was wearing an Elder shirt to the show. I'm like, dude, I bought this for $20 at the show.
Yeah. I mean, for me, there is a jumping off point, but I do think there's some bands that they take advantage of how rabid their fans are, which is such a good thing to have, and you're almost kind of.
I do have to say the merch selection was massive. They probably
That's
had
cool.
probably 10 to 13 different shirts. They had multiple hats. They had multiple patch sets. They had a battle vest with like a big Iron Maiden on the back.
Oh, that's cool.
But that was like $150. They had some posters. They had flags. I mean, they had a lot of shit. And they put on I mean, that'd be my first time. I'll go see them anytime they come back and still pay, $150 for a ticket. I don't care.
I heard it was pretty amazing.
It was good. They played for like right at 2 hours. And my dad went with me, and he's about the same age as Bruce. And he's like, dude, I don't understand how they're, because I mean, Bruce is just back and forth the whole time, just running around singing, like fighting with the giant Eddie to come out on stage.
It's incredible. I mean, the videos you posted, I'm just like, wow. I mean, the dude was just doing it.
His voice is still killer.
I mean, you guys probably think it's bullshit, but I was really gonna go, but vacation fucked me up so bad that I'm sitting there chilling, and I was scrolling through Facebook, and it was like 4:45 or something, and I didn't tell you this, but this chick from worked in traffic. You probably know what I'm talking about. Amy from Traffic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she. I saw one of her posts on Facebook, and it was like, who wants 4 tickets to Iron Maiden tonight? She said club level.
What?
For free.
What? And you still didn't go?
But it was like, I was checked. I mean, it was a bad day. It was a bad day. And at that point but I'm like, wait, what? And I looked down, like right at the bottom right corner of your PC, I looked down and it said 1025. And I was like, oh, fuck. I totally thought it was like the next Tuesday, which I've been bullshitting about. Am I going to go? And am I going to buy them?
Yeah.
But the vacation completely threw my dates off. There, I was like, "Oh, come on!" Then I saw that, and I feel like I need to go. And there was some other stuff going on that I can't really get into. But it was like, yeah, it was not an opportune night to do something like that. And I was like, "Fuck, man," because yeah,
it was fun. I would definitely go back. Opening band, I know they've been around since like '95. I didn't really know much of their stuff. I know I think they're big in Europe. Within Temptation.
Fuck opening bands.
I mean, they're okay, but it wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
I know, like a couple weeks ago, Trivium was with them. I was like, I'd much rather see Trivium than I've seen them a few times, and they're really good live.
Terrible band name. I fucking hate that band name. And I've actually heard them, and I'm like, oh, that's not bad. But I still, when I hear that band name, I'm just automatically going. I don't know what it is, because it sounds, I don't know. I don't want to, never mind. I will end up pissing somebody off, but not about Trivium, but I was going to, it sounds like a name that I don't like. For no reason other than I'm weird. Yeah, the name sounds like Travis. I don't like the name Travis.
Travis.
Trivium sounds like Travis in my head for some reason when I see it, and I'm just like, I think the worst name you could have would be Travis Spivey. I think that's the worst name anybody could have.
And these are the things you think about when you're sitting at work.
Yeah, and I mean, I hate I'm saying that, but
while you're watching Tubi movies.
Yeah, but
how many horror movies have you watched at work this month?
Just a handful. A handful. Last year was kind of nuts, but it's just been a few this year.
I was gonna text you. Actually, I was in the hotel because I didn't know what time the show was gonna end. I'm like, even though it's an hour, my dad was driving like almost 4 hours from like past Asheville to come down. I was like, I'll get a room. That's fine. But I got there before him, and I forgot what. I think it might have been an HVAC company, and your voice was on the commercial.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. It's an HVAC commercial. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was an HVAC commercial.
I mean, probably. I've done some HVAC stuff. Definitely. That's some of our meat and potatoes up here.
Do you charge them extra for that?
No.
What? You don't get paid extra for doing voiceover?
I could, but I do it in a lurch because that's how it started. There's been other people up there that since you get paid for voiceovers and like, oh, something comes in, it's like, oh, I think I should do it. And just padding up your paycheck and shit.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the guise of somebody doing that. So, but if somebody was like, hey, this starts tomorrow, is there any way we can get this done? And I'm like, yeah, but you get my fucking voice. That's all you got. I mean, if you want this done now, it's me. But then like over time, like I would send out like, what, can I hear a sample of your voiceover people or whatever? And I would send out like everything that we had done, including me. And then clients started picking me out of those lists. And I'm like, yo, hold up now. Fuck.
You start like a Fiverr page or something.
Oh, believe me, it's in the works if shit goes south. That's one of many things. Fiverr page, Grubhub, sell my records, side video work, OnlyFans.
Take pictures of your feet or something.
Full-time streamer, Amazon Prime accounts. Hint, motherfuckers.
I'll resub in a couple days. I got 3 days left. Is Paul still there? Does he still do voiceovers? What's his name?
Absolutely.
He's still there? Holy shit.
Yep. Audio Art says he still has the oversized cardstock printed on a replica of the Pearl Jam's Vitology album. Got it at its old school music store back in the day. Oh, wow. That's cool. Some of that stuff you pick up, man. Just random stuff that's like throwaway or giveaways or like got a lot of that here in the studio, just which ends up being really cool stuff. I'm about to look up some stores in Phoenix. I should have a little bit of time. I'm gonna need your expertise about getting equipment through the fucking airport. I got to check a bunch of equipment. Do you check your equipment? Or do you ship it ahead?
No, I check it. Usually with the camera, I'll try to carry on. I have a Pelican case. It's like the smaller one. You can actually is same size as like a carry on or whatever.
Yeah.
But I usually try to pack my camera and my lenses with me just in case they get lost or whatever.
How about the batteries? People are telling me like, oh, certain batteries if it's not pressurized and
yeah, you have to take your batteries with you.
Like in your carry on.
Yeah. Yeah. And usually you'll get stopped because like usually when I have, well, not so much now with the FS7, but the older FS700, I had like my lights and my camera and my 4K recorder, like all of it took the same battery. So I'd have like 15, big block batteries carrying around with me. And I'd usually always get pulled aside and they'd swab them, all that shit. But,
oh yeah. I remember when they x-rayed my bag, it had a bottle of champagne in it at Reagan. It was right after 9/11. It looked like a bomb from hell. And they were like, sir, can you open your bag? And I was like, oh, it's just champagne, man. You can open it. They're like, we're not opening it. You open it. And I'm like, all right. Wait, open
it. 3, 2, 1.
I mean, I'll open it. Motherfucker, I'll drink it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, if you guys should get media do you have like a card or a badge or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard like you have to tell them that and you'll get like a crazy media rate.
Yeah, it's $50 a bag up to 100 pounds, I think. So it's a pretty good deal. Because the first time I flew, I had this huge Pelican case. It was like, no joke, it was like 3 feet wide by like 2 feet tall. And I put like all my lights in it and I flew to Florida to shoot a project. And I didn't have one. And just the baggage fee just for that bag was, I think, like $325 or something stupid. I was like, shit, that was more than damn plane ticket was.
Yeah, some of the people that were like, if you don't do that, like all the stuff that we check, like camera, because I think I'm bringing like an ENG camera.
Yeah.
Like a big camera, lights, tripod, audio, and all that
Do you have
stuff.
like a live view or something you guys use to stream through?
It's nothing live. Nothing live.
Okay.
No, I'm shooting stuff for a 30-minute show that I'm producing.
You're doing a whole 30 there? Dang. That's a lot of shit.
You want to fly up and meet us, Aaron?
If you got the budget for it, I'll meet you there.
I don't care. It ain't my money.
I got 3 cameras and tripods and lights, and if you need help, let me know. When are you going up there?
Like a week and a half.
Oh, yeah, I probably can't do that.
November 8th through the 10th. It's really going to be. We're going up there. I can't say what we're doing. Not on camera. It involves Disney, but I'm NDA'd out of my mind right now. I can't really say exactly what it is, but it's a Disney project that Disney's going to be in my hip pocket the entire time. Don't shoot that. Don't shoot that. It's one of those things. But bringing the chief meteorologist with me. Hey, yeah. I can say that.
Where are you going? Where are you going again?
St. Louis. To a theater. We're watching a Broadway production of something. A performance.
Traveling show.
Yeah. Of something that's coming here, and but that I can't say what it is. That funny? But yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Nothing's live. You'll be fine.
No, my only worry is like I'm a noob when it comes to, I've only flown commercial like twice in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't do airport. I don't know what to do. I went there to hang out a lot back in the day, and look for drunk chicks in the airport bars and stuff. But when it comes to like, oh, you go check this and go to this line, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Who you guys flying with? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Do you have a case for your tripod?
Maybe. We may be able to rustle something up. I can probably gaff tape it together so it looks like a case.
Just wrap a blanket around it and like
Yeah.
gaff tape it.
That's Mark. He's under 2. He flies for free, right? Just sit in the seat beside me. I'll just keep my armor, the tripod. I'll put a face on a blanket. Man.
For light stands and when I do multiple camera shoots out of town and have to travel with it, I have one of those hard case like golf club things.
Oh.
Like the golf club cases.
Yeah.
And that's worked great.
Yeah, light. I don't know what I'm gonna do about light stands. Jesus Christ. This is also like, oh yeah, you're going, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and everybody's like, oh, just like,
You're just gonna show up with all your equipment and hand it to them piece by piece, not in cases or anything.
check it. I don't care how much it costs. It ain't my fucking card. Whatever.
It's like UPS. You just take them on your shit and they wrap it for you.
Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, we got somebody waiting backstage, dude.
All right, I'm gonna jump off.
Oh my God. What do you see who this is? What the fuck is happening right now?
I am the Grim Weezer. Because of the...
Oh, I got you. Glasses.
Yeah.
You're
What's up, Mikey?
Rivers Comb over. Holy shit balls. What's going on, dude?
Not too much. Just transmitting live from Beyond the Grave.
Yes, sir.
And we had our special Halloween celebration kickoff last night. It's a lot of fun. People, just kind of popped in and out.
Hell yeah.
The stream. Like, it's good times.
Hell yeah, man.
Otherwise, just the same old, taking souls and, carrying them off to the realm beyond.
Hell yeah. Dude, I love that setup. That room is nice.
Oh, thank you.
It's got kind of a Okinawa record store feel to it. It's like when Daniel-san went looking for those fucking Steely Dan UHQRs or whatever they're called.
Yeah, well, I mean, it can get kind of dim here in the basement, so I try to keep it bright.
Hell yeah.
So,
words
but
to
anyway, yeah, I was thinking about doing this last week, actually, but wasn't able to make it up. But I'm going to show some records real quick because it's been a pretty big last 2 weeks of digs for me. So there's a lot, so I'm just going to kind of fly through them.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely,
right,
man.
Okay, so like 2 weeks ago, I was driving. You know, I wasn't really hanging out in the peanut gallery too much here because I was going to the Melt Banana show. But I'm driving to the show, and I thought, you know, I might as well stop by the record store. You know, it's right there by the venue. And it was cool because like as I was driving there, just you know, a couple minutes before I pull up, I'm listening to the radio. And yes, I say radio because we have a really cool college station that plays a lot of really good stuff.
Love it.
And you know, they're playing this track, and I'm like, this is cool as fuck. What is this? You know, I'm gonna I'll quick Shazam this and look for it while I'm inside the store. So it turns out it was this track by this artist called Sasami.
Oh whoa.
And she used to be, I guess, in a band called Cherry Glazer, and has left that to do her own thing. And the track that I heard was actually off this record, which came out a couple years ago. But they also, I guess, she came out with one just recently, like a couple months ago. So I picked that one up as well.
Hell yeah!
So I recommend that. And that album cover, I mean, look at that.
What's it sound like?
This is like, I mean, it's funny because I still have only really heard the one song, and I mean, it's just kind of like, like some indie rock stuff that just kind of like gets into some groove. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
The one I heard, I don't know, a little bit like Mitski.
Okay.
Like
okay.
that, but I'm in the store and I find those and I'm like, cool, but I keep looking around because I got a little bit of time to kill before the show. And so I grabbed this classic just because I didn't have it on wax before. Don't know how. Just kind of slipped through cracks.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up the reissued
Man
Machine because, I mean, everybody needs the robots.
Of course.
And grabbed Horse Girl.
Oh, yeah.
This is a trio of young ladies out of Chicago that are doing some Sonic Youth style indie rock. It's cool stuff. They're very young.
Young girls, say no more.
But I had from Horse Girl, I couldn't leave without also grabbing Goat Girl.
Oh, I don't know that.
This is some rock stuff. This was actually on my top 10 list of stuff that last year's.
Hell yeah. I'll check that out.
But this is good stuff. I think they're from England, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really looked into them. Just like the sound. And then while I saw Pavement recently, and they had an excellent set.
I've heard they've been killing it on the live shows lately.
Oh, it's great. I mean, they're playing, stuff from everything, from
you saw like what was it?
Deep Cuts and
Pavement and Helmet and who else was it? Quicksand?
No, the show that I saw was Pavement plus one opening act that I missed.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of
Quicksand. Familiar with anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Quicksand. I know those bands. It was just somebody I wasn't familiar with at all. But I figured I'd fill out the rest of their discography, so I grabbed the Westing.
Oh yeah, nice.
All the early stuff, and then their last two.
Hell yeah!
Because I had the CDs years ago, but just never really did that. So So I kind of, I'm like, oh man, I got a little out of control there.
I mean, it happens.
It happens. But I enjoyed myself at the show. And then, the next morning, I wake up and my order from Turntable Lab came in, because they had a bunch of stuff on sale recently.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I grabbed Stereo Lab's first album.
Oh, what a
Pang.
great album, dude.
Like I saw them live recently as well, and they absolutely killed it, 100%. Like
Cameraman
best
just
shows I've seen in a
recently
while.
on that same tour. Cameraman saw them in Chapel Hill here in North Carolina.
hmm Excellent. This next one, I'm not even really a fan of this band, but just based on how ubiquitous it was, there's a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in it. And I know Audio Arts might dig on that. So
Oh, and Zep Pearl, baby. Ooh.
So yeah, grabbed Explosions in the Sky, Wilderness.
Yeah, that's a good
Double
record.
LP.
Man, you going crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
this is it's big for me. That's why I was like, it justifies a trip up to the panel. Two more Kraftwerks. I mean, with the price, because with Turntable Lab, you order 4 records or more, and they give you 10% off, and these were all on pretty deep discount anyway. So,
Oh, yeah.
King Tubby's, Augustus
Ooh.
Pablo.
Yeah.
This one was like super cheap for some reason, but when I got it, I think it's new, but it wasn't shrink wrapped or anything. It just came in like a standard, plastic poly sleeve. No
That's
shrink wrap at all.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
And I think, since it's open, I can show it. Come on.
Lord of mercy. Right near the beach, boy.
Belly. This is some 90s rock.
Yeah, I know Belly.
This is the collection of, it's called Bees. It's their collection of all their B-sides and rare tracks.
I had Belly's King back in the day. When I was in Columbia House, that was the only record they sent to me, and I forgot to send it back. And they're like, "Oh, you owe us all this money for this record," and I never sent it back. So I ended up with Belly's King record forever, and it's a great record.
Yeah, good stuff. She used to be Tanya Donnelly used to be in the Breeders, which
Yeah.
is super awesome. And then the last one I grabbed was Death Cab for Cutie. Just because I've been having a hard time finding this one. It seems to sell out pretty quickly whenever it's in stock somewhere. So
Hell yeah.
did that. And then I'm getting all these records, and I'm like, man, I'm running out. I ran out of poly sleeves. I'm like, and so I was like, and I always buy my poly sleeve, my outer sleeves from the record store. I always, get them from the same place because they're super cheap. They usually hook me up, with little extra discount on top of that, and because I'm a pretty, you buy a lot of records and buy a lot of sleeves, and I want them all to be pretty consistent.
Yeah.
So I went there to get some more sleeves for these records, and they were out.
And
They were out of them. They're like, we don't have any right now. We just have stuff for the store stock. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, there's a problem with the shipment this time. We only got a partial order, whatever. Come back. So I'm like, well, since I'm already here, and I was like, why not just look around a little bit? Can't hurt. You only die once. So in the used section, I grabbed Anacrid. This is some pretty experimental, little bit noisy kind of stuff. It's cool. I dig it.
Hell yeah.
I grabbed Weapon.
Oh, dude. I had this pulled to play tonight.
No way.
Yeah, for the Halloween show.
Awesome. This record is crazy. It's like distorted everything.
Yep.
Like, that's crazy. Bad News. All this group stuff recently got reissued. It's the cast of The Young Ones, that British comedy.
Really?
Doing like a 80s metal send up. And they do it a lot better than Spinal Tap. This is way funnier.
That's awesome. Hey, I got a question about the King Tubby record you showed.
Yeah.
Metal Theologian wants to know if is it on Abraham?
Is it on Abraham? Let me check.
Is that King Tubby meets Rockers Uptown on Abraham? What up, Luke?
Where is it? Yeah.
It is on Abraham. Yeah. Dude, I have to grab a beer. I don't want to miss anything, so tell everybody what your favorite Halloween candy is.
My favorite Halloween candy? Let me think. I mean, it's pretty rare to come across like fun size whatchamacallits. So when you do, it kind of feels like extra special. You know what I mean? They're rare as hen's teeth, and whatchamacallit, I mean, it's really kind of the best candy bar, ain't it?
All right, sorry.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey.
All right, so this I guess got reshoot. It's a blonde redhead. Fate Can Be Just As Good. This is from the '90s. This is my favorite blonde redhead record.
I don't know these guys.
They get compared to Sonic Youth a lot.
Big Sonic
You
Youth
would probably
guy.
dig them. I mean, like you can't really go wrong. They don't put out a lot of bad stuff. So
Sonic Youth
yeah,
is one of my favorite concerts I've ever seen ever.
I mean, yeah, start with this one. I mean,
Okay.
it's where I did. It was my entry point. Blonde redhead. I got this was used, so I figured I'd go ahead and grab it as crass. Yes, sir, I will.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And then it's Halloween time, so why not? I mean, everybody knows this one, but
That's awesome.
and they had this group Sir guys. It's
The
tough to
Black
see.
Album, Metallica. Enter light.
They had this used. It just looked like some, I don't know, interesting black metal, and it was like $6. So I was like, I'll take a chance on it.
I was gonna pull Perverted Ceremony tonight, but I decided not to. for the black metal tip. It was a great poster.
And then it was funny to find this kind of in a record store that specializes in like punk and hardcore metal and stuff like that. But they had the Seven Fields of Aphelion.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, she plays synthesizer for a group called Black Moth Super Rainbow. They're out of Pittsburgh.
I love Black Moth Super Rainbow and Tobacco. I love those guys.
Yeah, they're awesome. I collect their stuff pretty thoroughly. This is their second album, and it comes on a
lot of that stuff is pricey, man.
This wasn't so bad. I mean, maybe it's because it wasn't, it's her project and not, one of Tom's, but I guess it's just Coke bottle clear.
Oh yeah, I like the Coke bottle. I have to show the Perverted Ceremony poster that's in.
So while all this is happening, oh, that's awesome.
The record is it's really trashy, terrible black metal, but in a great sort of way.
So while all this is going on, it's I keep getting stuff in the mail, whether it be pre-orders from a while ago. It just everything seemed to kind of hit all at once.
Yeah.
So in between all this, this arrived. Kenny Burrell, Tone Poet, everybody.
Oh yeah.
We don't need to talk about that. And then I have an upper limit that I kind of set for myself when it comes to what I'll pay for like a single release, and it seems like once or twice a year I just kind of blow right through that.
Oh, really?
But with this one I feel like it was worth it. This is Amasur. I'm probably saying that wrong. I have no idea how to pronounce it.
I don't
French.
know that.
And this is the genre black gaze. It's kind of a cross between black metal and shoegaze.
Yep.
This is like a side project of Nage from a group called Alce, and they're probably one of the best known black gaze bands. Anyway, this is like the ultimate fall record to me. It hits just right this time of year.
That's awesome.
So it's like, I gotta grab it. And then on Black Gaze tip, this is a record from a group called Unrequited. They're out of Canada. They also play Black Gaze music. I just thought this had awesome cover art. It's called Stars Weep to the Sea.
Hell yeah. Yeah, as I've gotten older, I prefer like I don't know much about that genre specifically, but I like the like atmospheric black metal more than I do like straight ahead down the middle black metal and stuff. That's what's the name of that band? It's like Aldasphere, something like Songs from the North, I think it's the name of the album. I have to look it up. But anyway.
Sounds good. 3 left. I mean, I figured, on the fall tip, for some reason I didn't have this, so I grabbed it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Found an unused Amazon gift card in the back of the junk drawer. But
that's awesome.
This. You're Mikey, you're a child of the 90s. You know this one. So this just got reissued.
I was listening to that this week because I've been really beefing up my digital library from not only stuff I've had collected forever, but a bunch of CDs I ripped in. And then I went through this whole stack and anything new that I'd bought in the last, 5 years. And I'm like, I bet I've not fucked with a download code. Because I was like, I don't care about downloads. I'm a vinyl guy. But I was like, wait a minute. Something I spent, $30 on and I just yorked it out. And I'm like, boom, there's a download code. So when we do like our streams on Wednesday and we're playing games, it's great to play records, but it's also great to go boop and hit a button. When I'm gaming, I don't have to get up and go switch a record. But anyway, I just throw it on shuffle, like all 50 bazillion records, and Veruca Salt popped up, and I'm like, dude, low key, very underrated band.
I think so. I mean,
I was really enjoying it.
But what I said earlier about nostalgia, that was a pretty large driver behind this purchase. But we'll see if it stands up. I liked it back when it came out, and I haven't really listened to it in probably 20 years.
It was all chicks, and then the drummer was a dude, right?
It was split evenly.
Oh, 2 and 2?
Yeah.
I remember the drummer played these translucent orange drums. That was in the video for for Seether, I guess. And I remember seeing those translucent drums. I wasn't even a drummer. Jay was the drummer. But seeing those, and I was like, oh, those are so fucking cool, man. Like it was in 95 or whatever.
Right on. I mean, the LP omits one track, at least one track, I should say. One I definitely see missing. So, I mean, it would have been nice, actually, if they had, thrown in an extra 7-inch or, or if they just did a double LP with a bunch of they had a bunch of really good B-sides from around that time too. I mean, they did a cover of the Sex Pistols' Bodies, slowed it way down. I don't know. We'll see. Back when it came out, I really kind of preferred the, what's her name? Nina Gordon tracks, but I mean, maybe with age, I'll appreciate the Louise Post songs a little bit more. And last but not least, man, I had to grab Tres Hombres.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
If not for the music, I mean, I just basically got it for the gatefold picture.
The greatest gatefold in the history of music, period.
And that's it, man. That's what I was able to come up with, and dig out the last 2 weeks.
Hell yeah, that's fucking killer! What a haul, dude! Jesus Christ!
I mean, on my stream, I've been playing all stuff that like new arrivals, to the collection, just to try to get them out of the way, because I was, the way that I have them organized, like the far left bin way back there is the whole thing is new arrivals. So, and I have overflow. So I'm like trying to get through those. And then it seems like in no time at all, I completely undid everything that I was trying to do to make room in that section.
Dude, I love the flip through bins. Do you have a bunch of that? Is that the majority of how you got your shit set up, or is that
there are 5 of them, and
it's all flip through.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool, man.
I mean, I have some stuff that isn't in there, that are in U-Haul boxes or whatever, but
sure.
And then as I continue to pick up new things, like some of the lesser utilized genres kind of cycle out, and
that's awesome.
They'll get put in a calyx there in the back room.
I'm still trying to find that atmospheric black metal album, and I'm going to put it in the chat as soon as I remember the name of it. Spirit of the North, I think. Fuck. Find it. I'll think of it. Dude, thank you so much for coming up and sharing, man. It's always great.
Thank you for having me. It's it's fun to do. Been hanging out for a while. It was a big release, man. Just a giant piss to get all that out of me.
I know that. I've not pissed tonight. You guys notice that? I've not gotten up and had to like piss. These are the only 2 beers I've drank tonight. I mean, I've had a couple of shots, or but it's Call of Duty release weekend, so I'm trying not to get too fucking faded, so I can get up and fucking grind tomorrow.
Good luck with that, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, thanks so much, dude. I'll bounce you off of here.
All right. Later.
Appreciate you, homie. Yeah. Woo. Man. How about that shit? I got the iron bladder tonight, man. What can I say? I'm still trying to think of that atmospheric fucking... black metal shit. Anybody else want to come up? We'll go to break. Still trying to find that record. Eldamar. Oh, there it was. Oh, there it was. That's the band. Fuck. Oh, there's another. Get off of their ad. If you got a chip and soda, yeah, let me run the oh, here it is. It's not the same one, but I'm gonna post this. Yeah. If you like atmospheric black metal, this is my favorite of all the favorites. I just dropped a little Discogs. We'll be right back with a so to speak and chip chat with some guests. I'm a silly snake. I'm a snake.
Can I help you?
I'm a snake. I'm a snake.
Foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Dead time stories. All brand new. Straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
The nightmare should have been over, but true terror never dies. Friday the 13th, Part 5 on USA. Thursday at 9, 8 Central.
Rayovac is providing free personal kid-size flashlights for use when trick-or-treating Halloween night. These flashlights will light the way to safer rounds of the neighborhoods. To get your flashlight, just come to any Madison Burger King on October 30th and ask for one. No purchase is necessary, and Burger King will give you a special treat bag and a coupon good for the soft drink of your choice. But the supply is limited, so get to Burger King early. And remember, be safe this Halloween. Wear light-colored costumes, be extra careful crossing streets, and ask your parents to check your treats and throw out any unwrapped ones just to be safe.
Oh, I do enjoy an evening with a little light entertainment. But when your video heads get dirty, you lose your picture. Not a pretty sight. Happily, this new Polaroid video cassette will help you. It actually cleans your heads as it plays, so dirty heads needn't haunt you. New Polaroid video cassettes. Get the picture?
Welcome to the world of terror. When I'm not busy embalming bodies, which isn't often, I like to relax with some good family reading. Let me introduce you to my personal library of Fangoria, the leader in horror entertainment. What a fascinatingly hideous cover of Freddy Krueger. and devilishly candid reviews of the latest horror videos, and gloriously bloody color photos from the newest Friday the 13th. They're all here in Fangoria. Can I persuade you to subscribe?
This is Fango editor Tony Tupone asking you to enter the world of Fangoria. Only $12.49 for a special 6-month video subscription. Send check or money order to Fangoria Magazine, 475 Park Avenue South, New York, 10016.
Customers! Ah, let the dead bodies wait.
Yo, hey, welcome back. Thank you guys for hanging with us. I was so busy with the commercials, I didn't have time to grab my own, so to speak, and chip chat, so give me just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Ah. Oh no, not again. Got you. All right, let me see if we got mugs backstage. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Holy Lord. Hold up. What the hell are we saying right now?
Hello.
What's going on with you?
I am the Wizard of Video Games, star of the late night retro grown man record night Halloween show starring the Wizard of Video Games. Remember, the Wizard of Video Games is a board certified magician and retro gaming specialist, so fire up your color teenies and watch our pictures as they fly through the tubes.
Aha.
Happy Halloween.
Hell yeah, man.
Bananas. How are you?
I'm shit. Hell damn. I'm doing pretty good considering the shape I'm in. That's a Jerry Reed line. Rest.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Hey.
So what's the over under on horror movies you've watched this month?
I'm gonna you know what I like to do. I don't necessarily like to stream a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff on VHS and DVD, etc., which I throw on, like you throwing on the it's not the Atari Alco, but I got a 1986 Zenith console TV that I throw things on.
Yeah.
But what I like to do is watch the stuff on broadcast television that includes commercials.
Yeah,
and because there's just a vibe about that.
There's something about it, man. There's just something about it.
Yeah, and so the over-the-air channel, which is called Movies, has been showing a lot of Halloween movies. And then, Sven Gulli is on there on MeTV.
Of course, yeah.
Showing a lot of stuff as well. Bride of Frankenstein last weekend, including all the commercials and stuff like that. So that's what I like to do.
I make commercials that air during Sven Gulli. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat?
Tell them I said hi.
Yeah, I will do. I'll send him a text real quick.
All right. Get him to call in.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? Be fantastic. That'd be fantastic.
It would be. I have a couple of pickups and not necessarily vinyls, but
a
couple of Laserdisc pickups.
Oh, nice! Oh, yeah, I'm all about some Laserdisc.
But yeah, as mentioned, I also have a Halloween soda and chip.
Okay.
If you're up for that.
Oh, I'm up for
it. So first of all, I guess we'll dig into the digs. I went to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
Man,
2 weeks ago.
Legendary fucking show, man.
Yeah, it's basically the biggest retro gaming show on the West Coast, and I didn't pick up any games. Oddly enough, the shit like you guys were talking about in terms of the pricing of merch at stores and stuff like that. The pricing on retro games has just blown up to ridiculous levels.
I was a straight physical media cart collector for the longest time until it blew up, and then it was like it's really worse than vinyl. It's probably the same.
Yeah, it's getting there to the point of like, you know, when I first went there 10 years ago, they would have like a box of Nintendo NES games at the underneath their table that was like $1 each.
Yeah, the dollar carts of like commons and like whatever. There was still expensive stuff, but it was total. There was a total box of commons that you could use to fill out your collection and whatever. Not anymore.
Nope. It's and in my soul, I'm cheap as hell, so I'm not gonna pay over $20 for a video game.
Nah.
So, I forgot about this.
I like it.
So I picked, but there was a guy there that had a bunch of laser discs, and so I picked up. You know, if anyone in the chat is familiar with me and my proclivities, as they call them, you might understand why I picked up the laser disc of the holiday Rankin Bass classics.
Nice.
Everything from Frosty the Snowman, Little Drummer Boy, Rudolph, of course, and then Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
That's a great Laserdisc pickup, man.
This other one, speaking of horror movies, this is it's really a twist on the sort of cabin in the woods genre.
Mm-hmm.
There's it's just quite it's terrifying, and when I saw it I thought of you, and I knew that I had to pick it up, not only just for not only for you but myself. Is like, this is one of the classic horror movies of the genre, and like I said, a twist on the cabin in the woods, but in this case a cabin on the beach. And that would be
no way. Holy shit balls. I wasn't ready for that. Oh my god. Damn. That's dig of the year right there.
So yeah, $10. Such a good movie. And like your entry into summer that you kind of reintroduced me to. It's like I liked that movie along with One Crazy Summer, and so your reintroduction of that to me got me very excited about
Hell
that.
Yeah. Oh wow. You know, my buddy I've not hung it up yet, but my buddy got me a poster, like a summer rental poster that I still need to stick up in here somewhere.
Where is it? What are you waiting for?
I know. I got, because man, this room is like it's something else.
It's a challenge. Yeah. I get it. How about a shot?
I poured one. And now my throat's all messed up. Oh, start putting stuff on the ceiling. That is very good idea, Aaron Griffin.
That's not bad. I'm drinking a little McClellan's single malt scotch.
Look at you. What are you, into crypto and shit now?
Bayside, and I'm not into crypto unless you're talking about Superman's dog. Then I'm all on board.
I'll own one NFT, but that's just the Doc's founder pass.
Oh man, that makes me. Is Dr. Disrespect's game like associated with crypto at all, or I don't know.
If you're a founder like myself, you're issued a unique player identity.
Okay.
Essentially, that's totally unique to me, which is an NFT, and because you can sell them for far more than what I paid to get into it. But I didn't buy it for the art and the unique whatever, but to be able to be involved with playtest and stuff like that and to give feedback, and we get given not screenshots, but I can't think of the term, but playable, like, you know, demos along the way.
Right.
What's the phrase?
I think it's cheers is what you're
Yeah. I'd already poured one. It's killing me. I can't think of that. The name of that scam economy. No, I mean, the whole NFT thing is kind of weird, but I just wanted to be able to like. It's the first time like a game that I heard the concept of initially, and I was like, and I told this story to somebody today, and I'll reiterate this. Back in the for people who don't give a fuck about video games, you won't know what this means. But back in the Verdansk days of Warzone, right? There was a special crossover thing where they brought in a bunch of Rambo characters and they brought in Die Hard characters, right? It's like a big 80s thing. And in the middle of the map, they put Nakatomi Plaza. And it became this big hot drop spot, all this dope loot. So a lot of people were landing at Nakatomi Plaza. And it looked just like Nakatomi Plaza from Die Hard. And I was like, man, you know what would be really cool? Like a vertical battle royale. Nakatomi Plaza or the like. You know, huge skyscraper building. You spawn in on different levels and you have to extract on a different level. But instead of a storm that goes this way, it's the building is on fire. So that's your zone. It's like a vertical battle royale. Yeah. And I typed that into Dr. Disrespect's chat, and he actually like read it and like talked about it for a second. It's like, ooh, vertical BR. You know, that's something you could do where you could do this, that, and the other thing. His entire game is based around that idea. Except it's not a BR. His is more of an extraction shooter like Tarkov, where you loot and da-da-da-da-da, and then along the path of the skyscraper, you extract with your loot. But I'm like, I love you like my dad, but I think you kind of stole this idea from me. But no, that's
call the lawyers, Jerry.
But no, seriously, he stole it. Anyway, where are we going with this?
What I was going to say was, it's like The Raid, the movie. Have you seen the movie The Raid?
I don't think so.
Maybe a similar concept in the more recent Judge Dredd.
Oh,
also known as Just Dredd, with Carl Urban as Dredd. Have you not seen Dredd?
Not that, no.
Check out Dredd. Do you know the Raid too?
Early record night vibes around Judge Dredd. It says it here on the table. I can't show it, but I am the law. When we first started the show, right? I was on the desk. I was doing the bananas thing, but I didn't have this huge PC and all this setup. We had a laptop over to the side. Cameraman operated the laptop. As we see where cameraman can get a little bit out of frame at times, I was like, look, I'll lead you in. You know what I'm saying. I know how to do this. I work in televisions. I'll lead you into what we're doing. So I was like, I was able to get out today, go to a couple of record stores and grab some good stuff. And that's when he's like, oh, and he would like cue it up in the preview, you know, and I'd be like, so this is a perfect time for us to do Dig of the Week. And then he would pop the graphic in. So I'll like lead up to it and he's like, oh, he's doing Dig of the Week. But if he got extra frothy, I'd be like, so it's a good time for Dig of the Week. And it was like nothing. He was like, you have to tell me Judge Dredd is your favorite movie. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And he's like, well, I'm not going to the dig of the week graphic. And I'm like, no, dude. I mean, it's okay. It's a better graphic novel, but I'm not going to tell you that. And he's like, nope, no graphic. And I'm like, just click the graphic. So over the time, I had to like take over control of the laptop because of this whole Judge Dredd thing. And actually, over there on the where the turntables are, there's an empty Judge Dredd VHS that I bought from a Goodwill for. I want them to give it to me because it didn't have the movie in it. And I'm like, look, this is an inside joke. And they're like, corporate makes us make a charge for anything that we pass through here. And I'm like, here's a quarter. Yeah. Go buy yourself a fucking personality. Jesus Christ. Give me the fucking thing. I'm trying to make a joke here. Anyway.
Oh, man.
But yeah,
That's so good. He held your transition for ransom.
Yeah, and actually way. On this desk written says Judge Dredd is my favorite movie. It also says Agent Baby, which is a J inside joke that none of us can remember what it means.
Yeah.
Nobody. Agent Baby. It's funny to say, but anyway.
So why do you love Judge Dredd?
I mean, because he's the law. Because he looks like his character looks like this, like all the time, the whole movie. He's like a fucking convex warrior. It's like who the fuck stands like that? He's like shaped like a C. It's like a backward C. Like my man, I think you got scoliosis. Like, no cap. Like, I don't think that's tough. I think you have a spinal disease.
Oh, yeah. He's like a human action figure.
Yeah.
So I do have a soda and a chip.
Okay, well, let me run the intro.
Soda Speed.
So I can do mine real quick. I think I may have done this a couple of weeks ago, maybe, but I have a special reason to do it. Like I said, this is the brand new, the day of the launch day of a brand new Call of Duty, and nothing says like launch night of Call of Duty like a fucking huge ass pack of some Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like Mountain Dew and Doritos and some fucking pizza. That's like teenage Call of Duty City. But this is the Mountain Dew Zero. Did I do this a couple of weeks ago? Have I talked about the Zero?
Not that I recall.
I was telling somebody about it. So, you know, I grew up loving Mountain Dew, right? Of course, like everybody else.
Of course.
And as I got into my 20s and started cause I was just a huge fat fuck, and I lost like 100 pounds and switched to all diet sodas, which now they're like, oh, diet sodas are terrible for you. And I'm like, son, I don't think you understand. I was drinking like a 2 liter of Pepsi a day. I would carry it around with me like it was my fucking colostomy bag. And I was just bumping this thing all day long. And when I switched to diet sodas, I lost a fuck ton of weight. And you may be like, well, that's not good for you either. I lost 100 pounds, skip right up to the roof, jump off, because it worked. Anyway, but now I'm a water guy. During the week, I'm a water guy, but weekends, whatever. Anyway,
some water.
In my mid-20s, super addicted. If I was going to get a soda, like at a store, you're on a road trip, you stop over for a pee and a drink, I was grabbing a Diet Dew all day long. Or if I could find a Diet Code Red, money in the bank.
Oh, end of story.
one of two. But I did as things, and the other soda I realized that the citric shit is fucking eat your teeth up and shit. So I became more of a Diet Coke guy over the years. And the Diet Coke thing, which I love, it turned me into like a Coke Zero guy. Now they're called Coke Zero Sugar, which is one of the first like zero sugar, which I guess they use a different sweetener, which makes it taste more like the original beverage. And some people like it, some people don't. But anyway, there is a Mountain Dew Zero sugar.
Excesso calorious.
But the Mountain Dew Zero, so it's supposed to taste more like regular Mountain Dew as opposed to a Diet Dew, which I love both, except for when I drink like a regular, like except for when we do it on the show, I would no way in fuck the entire week drink like a, hey, here's a regular Dr. Pepper. You want one? I'd be like, fuck no. But like on the show, I mean, you know, we got something that's like, oh, it's sweetened with fucking the nectar of a donkey dick. I'll drink it. I mean, it's got 470 carbs. I'll drink it. It's on the show. We'll do it. It's so to speak. We're doing, you know. Anyway,
yeah.
But I try to keep it lean and mean. And so these are supposed to taste more like the original Dew.
Now, what are those little there's a strange looking bottle. What is that exactly?
These are the 16 point, the straight up 16 fluid ounce bottles you can buy. These are the ones that were on sale this week. Normally
but it's like a fatty 16.9, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a tall guy. It's like a little short, squatty guy. I like him short and squatty. Let me tell you something. Whew. When it comes to JV cheerleaders, shut the fuck up, Jerry.
No, I thought you were making a Howie reference. That one.
Yeah. No, I had somebody specific in mind.
I'll let that one go.
Let's try it out. The Mountain Dew Zero Sugar.
Big pull.
It's so damn good. So damn good. And it's not because my problem when somebody says, hey, you want I got a couple of regular Mountain Dews floating around in my cooler. I'm getting ready to go to the house. You want them? And I can't because when I just take one sip out of a regular Mountain Dew, it tastes like drinking pancake syrup. If you've been like a diet guy or like a zero sugar guy or whatever, or a water guy, when you go back to drinking soft drinks like when you were a little kid, it tastes like drinking pancake syrup, and it coats your mouth, it coats your teeth, your tongue, like everything's weird. All of that tastes weird. In the same way that people that drink regular soda say, I can't drink diet, it just tastes so weird. Well, after you've been drinking diet for a while, when you go backwards, the regular shit is like, nah. But I find this to be a very, very enjoyable soda. Very, very enjoyable. Let's see what they use to sweeten this, because obviously, like Diet Mountain Dew is aspartame, right? That's the shit that gives you fucking cancer and headaches and all this shit.
Exactly.
And I don't fuck with that too tough.
But yeah, like, you know, I'm 100% there. I turned off the sugary sodas and basically just water and coffee is what I drink throughout the week. Yeah. You know, just black coffee. Tea's
a good one. You can tea it up. So,
oh yeah.
I thought this is what it was, but the difference is this is sucralose. So if you're evaluating sweeteners on a good for you or run the fuck away from level, sucralose is not bad. A lot of the energy drinks use sucralose, and it's not the best. Like stevia would be the best, but it also kind of tastes weird for a lot of people. Stevia and Truvia and stuff like that is probably the best, but it tastes a little weird for a lot of people. Sucralose would be like not far behind it. it will fuck with your blood sugar a little bit, but like aspartame really fucks with your blood sugar. So it makes your shit produce insulin and it fucks your body up. So even though it's diet, it's fucking up your system. But sucralose is a better option. So if you're a cat that's going to drink, like, nope, I don't care. I drink 3 diet Mountain Dews a day, and that's just the way it is. It's a diet soda, so shut the fuck up. Well, if you're going to drink 3 diet sodas a day or 3 diet Dews a day, maybe you want to switch over to 3 diet Dew Zeros because the sucralose is going to be better for you than the aspartame. I can promise you that. If Cameron was still fucking conscious right now, he's a chemist. He could back me up on this, but no shot he's awake. No shot.
It's like I was thinking about that. I so wanted to go back to the living room cam, the nanny cam, and see what the status was over there.
Right. You probably don't.
Yeah, they definitely like the flavor profile of the zeros of any type. It definitely beats out the diets. But you can't go wrong with the diet. And then, going back to like an original. So, what do you call it? A full bodied,
full flavored
soda.
Yeah.
It's rough. But this has come up before, and I think speaking of synergy, I also have a soda here from the Mountain Dew Corporation.
Oh, okay.
I just kind of realized that as I'm looking at this can that they've abbreviated Mountain to MTN.
I've noticed that.
Dew.
I was just noticing that.
And I don't know why that is.
Is it like a KFC thing? So it's no longer Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Maybe it is. Maybe it's you know what? I think it's like the internet culture. We got like things like Tumblr and
there's no time.
They're cutting out all the vowels
because they have.
Oh, I can't see it.
Sorry.
And we have synergy here because my soda is the Mountain Dew Voodoo 4 mystery flavor from 2022.
I think Steve has this, but he never comes over here, so we can't ever do it. I'm throwing shade.
The fourth version of the mystery flavor that I like these little cans because, as we talked about, it's like I can't handle a full soda anymore, and I found this kind of 12-pack of the mini. How many? I mean, these are like 7.5 ounce, 100 calories per can. I'm not a regular soda drinker, but if when the voodoo comes around, you can't deny the voodoo.
No. There's a time when you want a full flavored soda for sure.
Yeah, it's
did you have last year's?
I did not. It's very hard to find. It's one of those things that is luckily I was able to order these from Amazon, but it's when some of these mystery sodas come online, then it's like impossible to get.
We did it last year, and I can't remember what it tasted like. I think maybe candy corn, maybe.
I think that's what it was, and full disclosure, I've been sipping on these throughout the month of October, and
so you're all hopped up on goofballs.
Yeah, I mean, as per usual, but it's like this is a recognizable flavor, and I have not been able to place it as of yet. It has a the front end has that kind of citrus Mountain Dew flavor that you want, but then the back end has like a candy flavor reminiscent of like a Starburst.
Candy apple?
No, because it's citrusy. And what I'm gonna get,
I just got a text from cameraman. It just said Carl just farted.
I mean, that's so Carl.
That's our next show. Fuck record night. We're gonna do That's So Carl.
That's so Carl. So I'm gonna guess orange Starburst essentially is the mystery flavor. So
does it have an orange cream, like a creamsicle thing? Is there a vanilla note at all?
No. It's very I mean, Starburst is the only thing that I can think of, really. It's like it's pure fruit. It's like if somebody took an orange and like shoved it up your ass, and then you squeeze your butt cheeks together like about 30 times.
I'm familiar.
Then that's what it tastes like.
Wow. Nate wants to say, do you want me to share what I think the flavor is? Yeah, go ahead.
I definitely do. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. What do you think it is, Nate? I've missed this year's. I want, like I said, I think Steve picked it up, but he's not been here to do it. Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. That is a solid guess, and yeah, I can definitely see it going that route. But it's not sour. Maybe the problem, it definitely has the flavor of like an orange Sour Patch Kid, but the sourness is missing.
And here's my thing: it's tough for me for stuff like this because I'm not a fruit candy guy. I've had plenty of fruit candies over the years, but I think I've bought a couple of packs of Skittles, and I do like gummy bears and gummy worms. But it's probably a more recent thing. So over the past few years, I realized like energy drinks and gummy worms while you're going down the highway and you're like on a grinder session. Right. It's not a bad mix. I learned that during the 2016 political campaign when I was doing like 20-hour day kind of things. But yeah, I'm not a fruit candy guy, so I don't know those things. Although I will say I've heard the Nerds clusters. Have you tried the Nerds clusters?
I'm pretty sure I have at some point. Yeah.
Somebody was saying the Nerds clusters is the new meta. But you know, I'll buy a candy bar. Yeah, I'll buy a candy bar all day long. But well, when I'm eating dirty. But and I should have asked this earlier when I was saying, "Oh, what's your favorite Halloween candy?" That can be so tough to like nail down. But what are you giving out for Halloween? Should be the better question for grown ass men talking. Oh,
well, funny you should mention that. We have here the new McBoo Pails from McDonald's.
Nice.
Get yourself a Happy Meal from McDonald's. I went out today to pick myself up a McRib, and unfortunately, they're all sold out of the pails. We managed to pick up the McBoo Pail from the 1980s, the original. This is the return of the McBoo Pails. They have the ghost and the goblin and the pumpkin.
Oh, that's awesome.
And starting on October 15th or so, they released these as the new Happy Meal promotion. And they were supposed to release one each week of the different types. And it's now impossible to find unless you go on eBay and pay $200 to some shady guy who doesn't have a Halloween soul in his body. But it's full of my most recent and exciting candy recent Halloween favorites that I'm giving out today, and one in particular that I want to mention is the Kit Kat's Witch's Brew.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen these?
No.
It is a crispy wafers in marshmallow flavored cream.
Oh, whoa.
Lift flap and tear at end. I don't know. I don't want anybody tearing my ends, but anyway, these are the new hottest Kit Kats that you can find. A subtle marshmallow flavor, that makes you think of Ghostbusters and the Marshmallow Man, campfires.
Do you like Malamars back in the day?
I do not. I'm not familiar with Malamars.
Like that, like marshmallow and chocolate combination.
I think you're making this up.
You've never had a Malamar?
No, that's where they train the Top Gun pilots in Malamar.
Malamar, California, Fighter Town, USA.
Exactly. That's what that is. You're taking us right into the danger zone with these candies. These made up candies that you're talking about. Sorry.
You're right.
Anyway,
sorry. I am dangerous. Ice.
I did the Iceman bite thing. Man, speaking of like Revenge of the Nerds and Iceman and everything, it's like, as much as I respect Revenge of the Nerds, I think Real Genius is the real best college movie. About nerds.
I don't know.
I'm just going to throw that out there. It's a hot take, I know.
I love it. But I mean, Revenge of the Nerds. I mean, I got one word for you, and I don't mean to be crass, but the word is Bush. And Revenge of the Nerds. That's the first time for me. That's the first time I got a glimpse of downstairs. First time ever.
I know, and Booger has just like a huge 70s style thing going on down there.
Yeah. You want to jump into a little chip chat action?
Yeah.
Gotta wait for the open.
Excesso calorious. Excesso.
There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Those are thick. Papas.
Look at that.
Es delicioso.
Sting City. Excesso calorious.
There's a lot of stuff on the chip, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yo, I got to show. Check this out. I'll show a little before we get started. I picked these up for myself. Oh, this is going to fuck up. It's going to make you freeze. Hold up. I can do it this way. So I picked up, during the week, like I'm saying. I never eat chips or drink sodas like during the week. I'm like a nip tuck guy. I'm like right up. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. My phone's on 1%. Yo. I gotta hurry. I found these this week. Hilo.
Oh, I saw these on the Discord.
Yeah, it was on the Discord. Fucking Christ. Shit ball hunt. High Low Life. They're keto chips made with almond flour and like a Dorito version. These shits are so good. Or for a bag like they're about this big. Like the medium bag. Like got them on sale for like $5.79. So it's expensive. It's expensive.
Yeah, that's on sale. It's like there's these 4-ounce bags of protein chips, which are delicious and perfect, but they're like $8 for a bag.
Yeah, but for these, if I could catch these for $6 a bag, I wouldn't have them like on hand. Like my during the week guys, pork rinds. I'm a pork rind guy all day long. Then the weekends I do like Parmesan crisps and different flavors of pork rinds, little boutique-y pork rinds. But that would be something I would supplement. So when we do like wings or like a burger on some keto buns and shit like that, you pull out a bag of those. I don't need French fries. You know what I mean? Oh, I'll be chilling. They were so good, man. So good. But anyway, you want to do yours first? Or you want me to do mine first?
Let me. I'll go ahead and do mine first because it's
Okay.
not. It's Halloween themed, of course, but I'll just show it to you. It's the Cheetos bag of bones.
Ooh,
right?
nice.
You know, white cheddar flavored, and basically it's essentially a Cheetos puff, and it's really just all about the shapes that end up coming with it. And you can basically, as it says here on the back, create your own monster of like skulls, rib cages, femurs, and skeletal hands, carpals. Is that what they're?
I got a carpal tunnel thing going on.
Exactly. You got the ulna and the radius and the carpals and the carpals and the metacarpals. And it's white cheddar flavored. It's really just
a white
Cheetos
cheddar guy.
puff.
So are you a puff guy or a crunchy guy?
I definitely would prefer a crunchy Cheeto, particularly the jalapeno cheddar.
Oh, yeah. Chat, are you guys like Cheeto, like crunchy Cheeto guys or like Cheeto puff guys? I'm actually a puff guy. I know I'm in the minority here. I like how the puffs kind of disintegrate and stick to your teeth. There's something about that I kind of enjoy.
However, this leads me into my second part of chip chat or transitioning into dinner chat is the Cheetos mac and cheese bag of bones. If you can find these and pick them up, it's the same. They put out Cheetos mac and cheese a little bit of months ago, but then they had a little cross promotion where they used the bag of bones skeleton shapes and added them to the mac and cheese it tastes exactly like Cheetos in macaroni flavor. And you can see there, you can form
that's
your own
awesome.
little skeleton in your bowl of mac and cheese.
Fuck.
Frightfully cheesy and scary delicious.
That's awesome. I think Cameraman just voted. He just texted in the Cheetos Crunchy for his vote. But yeah. So those are good. They're worth your time.
Oh yeah.
That sounds incredibly awesome.
No, have you seen or had the Cheetos Flaming Hot mac and cheese?
I've seen them. Here's the fucked up thing. I love mac and cheese. I eat it like twice a year, probably.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It's Carb City in there pretty much.
And when I do eat it, it's like homemade and like super dank. So like I miss like it's Tuesday at 9 p.m. What do we got for supper? I'll just make some mac and cheese and just, I miss those nights, which I really enjoy. But I just have to.
Yeah, I mean, I at a certain point I cut out the pasta and lost like 80 pounds essentially. So
yeah,
it's worth it if you can do it. But it's hard to pass down the bag of bones.
Oh yeah, that's something incredible.
You gotta
right
at
there.
least give it a try.
Yep. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Maybe I'll have it on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's exactly when I had the Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Really?
You get your ham and turkey and some Flaming Hot Cheetos mac and cheese on the side.
I'm about it.
Now you're talking turkey.
What if you float it into the mashed potatoes and gravy?
I mean, you have to.
I'm actually salivating. It's like a goddamn faucet. Also, maybe about to throw up, but either way, it's fine.
I'm on board.
Here's something
over there?
I've been saving this, and I was hoping to share with some motherfuckers, but nobody comes to the show anymore, so fuck them. It's the Lay's kettle cooked Fritos chili cheese flavored chips.
Oh yes,
limited time edition. Been saving these for a little while, and these can only be amazing.
Oh man, this is something that I've seen, or I haven't seen it in the stores, and it's like it was unable to find it. I found the Doritos chip and the Cheetos chip were both absolutely amazing. So
yeah,
I suspect that these.
Those were our chip of the years last year. Were the Cheetos flavored Lay's potato chip and the Funyuns flavored potato chip. Those two were, and I hated giving chip of the year to like the number one chip brand in the world, Lay's, because that seemed, that's like saying, oh yeah, and the best band of the year goes to the Beatles. The Beatles, come up and get your award, guys. I hated doing that, but it was legit the best thing we had that year. So let's try out the kettle cooked Fritos chili cheese flavored Lay's chips. Nice kettle consistency. You guys know the Lay's kettle vibe. Flavor wise, oh yeah. Quite a bit of cheese, but you taste that chili powder, pretty heavy as well.
So is there a corn flavor involved? Because that's the part of the Frito that you get the corn from, but on a potato chip.
They're kind of imitating that in a way. Because I don't think there's any corn involved with this, but the flavor and the consistency, that sandy corn thing that goes on, they do have that, but I don't think there's a corn thing involved.
Does it? One of the recent chili cheese flavors that I found very interesting was the 3D Dorito chili cheese, and I felt like this really captured the Frito chili cheese flavor. How does it compare there?
I do love the consistency of the 3D chips, but this is right up there. This is one of the better things we've had this year. I don't think it beats what in my head right now is going to be chip of the year, and I don't want to tell you what it is. But honestly, I think this is probably number 2. This is maybe the second best chip we've tried this year on the show. We, meaning me. It's really good. I'm also pretty fucked up and pretty hungry.
Yeah, I mean, we're here. We're in. This is this Oscar bait? Is this an Oscar bait chip? Is that what you're telling me?
It really is.
Yeah,
because it's kind of getting to the. We're in. Would this be considered fourth quarter? I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I think Halloween and beyond will be fourth quarter for us. It's damn good. It also doesn't help that I don't eat chips during the week, so when I eat them, it's like, oh my God. Like everything I eat, I'm just like, oh my God.
I mean, that's my perpetual problem is not eating is no problem. I could go without eating for a day or two, but as soon as I start eating, then I can't stop. And so yeah. Or
it's like I eat all these like low carb peanut butters. where it's just like peanuts. One of them I eat called Angry Richards. The one ingredient, peanuts. It's just mushed up peanuts. They don't add anything, no sugar, no salt, no whatever. And it's good. I really like it because I love peanuts. I love the natural flavor of peanuts and whatever. But it takes some getting used to if you grew up eating peanut butter, like regular peanut butter.
Right.
But when I do go back and have like a peanut butter sandwich or even just a spoonful of peanut butter, like Jif, like straight up Jif creamy, to me it tastes like fucking ice cream because I've been eating this non-sweetened, non-anything peanut butter all year long. And then I'll just like have a big spoonful of Jif and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? It's so normal for everybody else, but for me, it's like heaven.
Angry Richard?
Yeah.
That sounds like a mean dick.
You're a mean dick.
Hey, thank you, Mikey Bananas, and thank you for the chads over in the chat for joining us here on the Late Night Retro Game Show Grown Man Record Night Halloween special starring the Wizard of Video Games. I have been the Wizard of Video Games.
Dude.
Peace.
Thank you so much for being around with us, man. Being around. No way.
What? What happened?
Something messed up. I made a mistake. I mean, actually, psych, I've never made a mistake in my life. That's not true. There was like 4 women that popped into my head all at one time. I've definitely made mistakes in my life. Hey, who wants to hear a couple more record albums? Come over to the Twitch side of things and let's check it out. Books. Check them out. Yo, how fast I find it. What? Come on. What? Jesus Christ. Thanks everybody for joining us for our Halloween special. Appreciate you folks sticking with us late into the evening. We're going to go back over to the Twitch side of things, listen to a couple record albums, and fucking dip out for the night, baby. But we appreciate the fucking hell out of you. Whew. Legit spit on the microphone.